I even got that too. That was awesome.
Got you.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the long wait.
Howdy.
I had to go over a couple of things. David's with us today, at least for
We're back.
I think for the foreseeable future until we're done. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Let's just hope that no one ever dies in a car accident.
True.
Anyway, I don't believe we have any announcements because no one's going on break. Everyone's here. Everyone's having fun. Mariana's going to be a tad late, but she should be with us pretty soon.
She just closed down. I'm heading home.
All right, so we've got about like 20 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
In our last episode, things got very tense, things got chaotic, and very deadly as our group took on the elite torturer.
We lost, okay? Just say it.
You
We
won.
lost. No. We didn't win.
It wasn't a victory, but you won.
We basically all died. We're beaten up. That fool was like, well, I gotta go back. Sorry. Time's up.
One with an asterisk.
I don't accept that.
One with quotation marks. How about that?
You
I
survived.
don't like that either.
We lost, but it doesn't go on our record.
There you go.
It's not a. It's
You
not.
got people dying right
loss.
now?
Yeah, all right.
I think something's gonna go on the record.
It's-
Someone's not gonna be happy.
It's KDR, but you walked off the map. Doesn't count as a death. Doesn't count as a suicide. They managed to quintessentially lock him down from moving and damaging our friends any further until he decided to end himself, really unleashing his master into the material plane. The Wicked Blade, as his nickname was known, a celestial and an archangel that was hellbent on stopping the realm seals from being activated and allowing his father, the god Bannon, to descend into the realm and take over Falsea. They almost lost, but as the realm seal was fully active, he was not strong enough to maintain his presence in the material plane and was teleported back to his own plane. Wounded and battered, they ascended back up into the City of Heft, where they come across the curious sight of the Argonaut, the large galleon-class ship floating in the sky, its crew amongst the city, attacking and ending the town guard, leaving civilians to their own devices. They came across Gaius and Varen, their two friendly paladins who have been left to hold down the distraction, beaten and bloodied, but still standing. They make their way to each other only to have the unthinkable happen. Gaius, Varen, and their recent friend Dubain. Well,
Welcome back.
we got that. Let's see if I can. There we are. Okay. Gaius, Varen, and Dubain had been shot by a creature wreathed in fire that quickly disappeared, only to have their bodies fall into the muck. And our story begins immediately after. So, the rain is cold and heavy. The mud sticks to your boots.
That's exactly.
The cold bites at your skin. Your friends lay in the mud, a hole in their chests. No blood, but their eyes are completely glossed over. There is no sign of life within their bodies. wind is howling amongst the massive chaos that's currently being unleashed from the Argonaut. Your nerves are frayed, your emotions drained. What do you wish to do?
Hey, Nihilus, come here.
Yep.
I hand you a coin of Revivify.
Mm-hmm. I know what to do.
Are you sure?
Going to Dubane first.
Thank you.
Pause. Out of character question.
Yes.
We only have 2, right?
I have 3,
You're 3.
Oh.
but I'm not using all of them. As the
Whatever you can do to help me, do it now.
Who, me?
Anybody. Everybody.
I'm not there.
Well,
Nope, you're pouting.
No, I'm downstairs. I'm getting inside that room for a specific reason. I also just now found out that they got shot probably in my head.
Yeah, there's an immediate red flag as you feel Ava, Nihilus, and Dracaria. This heavy pang of fear and dread as flashes of Gaius, Varen, and Dubane are dead in the mud.
Is the killer still at the city?
That we don't know. Can you hand me my
Josh?
stuff?
You don't know the killer's still in the city?
I mean, probably, but...
No, I meant for Anthony to hand it to me. You're
Well, you
saying
were
it all
saying
wrong.
nothing!
Yeah, just
They leapt up onto
yell
a...
at me.
They leapt
I
up
was.
onto a,
I was like, hey, you, pick up my
So
stuff.
I was like, what? Hey.
They leapt up onto a dragon and left.
Oh, never mind. If I hear that.
Red dragon.
Did you use the coins?
Not yet. I'm hoping for some help, but I'm guessing it's just not going to come to me.
It's just you just revivify.
Here we go!
Make a wisdom check.
I'm ready to use my
Wait, hold
magical
on.
guidance.
Hold on. I can do something. I can do something to help. I think I can do something to help.
You can aid.
What kind of... How does that check work?
Instead of the normal spell Revivify, which requires a diamond worth of 500 gold and a level 3 spell,
He was asking
it essentially functions as a wisdom check, but the DC depends on a couple of factors: how recently they died, and what
I'll
level
cast
they're at.
guidance.
Excellent.
There you go.
A was going batshit crazy and trying to figure out who's reviving both her lover and brother.
Neither. We're going for Dubane first because he's the healer, and he probably has a greater chance to heal the other two right off the rip.
Genius!
Yep.
Okay.
We'll just hang on to Nihilus and be like sad and like probably have him be a little
Okay,
bit
so you're
weirded
casting
out.
guidance.
Please don't let them die!
All right. Nihilus, make a wisdom check with advantage as guidance as Dracaria holds your shoulders, her magic ebbing into you, making you feel like a little more confident in making this. You're not used to necromancy. You're not used to this kind of magic.
I give you my spirit.
This isn't necessarily necromancy quite yet. We're still on the gray border where it's considered healing magic. This I'm okay with. 19 on dice. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Because what's the other one I see?
that's a 1.
Ah.
That's a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
I like to think that you would not have rolled that one, but the other dice.
Yeah.
I do not got
This
you
is
guys.
the one I got out when I heard that I had advantage. This is the one that I would have rolled just by itself was the 19. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So 22 altogether.
All right. You
Okay.
hold the coin
You probably need
in your hand. You go over to Dubane with Dracaria in tow. You lay it on his chest, and you start focusing onto the coin. It gives
I'm
off
gonna pull
this,
out the greater potions of healing and
Okay.
my other potions. By the way.
It gives off this warm glow as it washes over Dubane. You're thinking this has to work. This should work. And then it fades, focuses back onto the coin, and flits away like dust in the wind. Murder!
Okay.
Murder! Dubane shoots up and is immediately grabbing onto your chest, looking at you with fear and fervor and rage. Oh my god, you're bleeding.
It's a tense moment.
So intense. He punched you in the nose.
I was gonna say he grabbed you pretty hard.
Apparently, goodness.
Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. His eyes dart back and forth. It takes him a second to actually realize that what just happened. Why? I saw her. Why'd you bring me back?
Yep. Come on.
Does he still have
Focus
a
on
purpose?
it. You got 2 more.
You got
Bring them back, and if you want to go die again, let me know. Gosh. Okay, that was something.
What?
You know what? The only one that got shot. Come on,
I'm
focus up.
assuming Abe is like,
Focus on-
He's gonna definitely slap him around, like, get it, bitch.
No, I'll be holding you back. Oh my gosh, let's not traumatize him. He just came back from death. Okay, I give him a greater potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I push the other 2 coins into him.
And no, I have all of the coins.
Okay.
I only handed you one.
Okay.
I only handed you one for a good reason.
That's a good day.
we're assuming he has Revivify and spell slots.
Can you bring back guys?
And a better wisdom score.
He's lost for a second. He can't seem to catch his breath until he inhales. And you see his eyes focus. He looks around. His panic face goes back to his normal stoic poker face as he quickly analyzes what's going on. I've got one. He stands up as he takes swigs the potion quickly, and he pulls out a diamond. He goes over to guys, dragging his leg, just out of sheer shock and his body coming back from the dead again. He lays down and he focuses on the spell. He casts Revivify. As the spell goes off, there's this whoosh of fire from the cityscape as another building seems to be catching on fire. There's this.
You see me, you all see me just pause and just stare in awe, like, fire.
Do I hear you say that in my head?
Yeah.
What fire? What fire, Dracaria?
Pretty fire.
What is on fire?
What?
What's on fire?
Oh, I don't know, fire.
Nihilus?
I've got this really dramatic, slow-mo scene in my head. I'm watching over Dubane's shoulder as he's got these 2 bleeding bodies in front of him. He's desperately slamming this guy into this guy's chest as a fireball explodes.
Music too. This like is like piano going on.
Pretty darn much.
That's great.
The diamond begins to spin and then shatter into shards as they sink into Gaius' body. They light up almost like constellations before they fade, and you see him inhale. His wound in his chest closes. His eyes dart. He tries to speak.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe. I give him a potion, the other greater potion of healing.
Don't breathe, just swallow this.
Just drink. That's what I always say. Don't breathe, just drink.
Just drink. Don't breathe, take this.
Does anyone have another diamond? As he's looking over at Baron, but he's digging through his own.
Use this.
Here you go. I hand him one more coin of Revivify.
All right. He holds the coin just in a similar stance to Gaius, as he focuses onto the coin. That familiar warm glow, mixing in with Dubain's own twilight coloration, washes over Varen, but then fades. Varen still doesn't move. He tries to focus again.
Fucking joking.
No glow. Only the sound of rain hitting the ground, hitting your armor, your clothes, the beating of your own heart in your ears. And Varen is cold in the mud.
Hey, Nanis, do I want to be nice?
She'll like. She would be like grabbing at Dubain and like shaking him and being like, "Make it work!"
I've tried. It didn't take. I'm trying. His face is going.
Guidance is still working, you know, right?
One round, and it was on Niles.
Oh, well, I would have cast it again.
He didn't say.
I'm sorry.
But he already used the coin, and the coin didn't take.
Is the coin dead after you try to use it?
Yes. It's one shot. Dubain, after trying to focus more and more on the coin for several more seconds, sits back on his legs. His arms drop to his side. The coin falls into the mud. I can't get him.
Fucking fine. I'll pull out the last coin of Revivify.
He takes it.
Wait, hold on. How long do we have before?
You're getting close.
Okay. Last coin of Revivify. Cast Guidance. Because she was gonna use that on her. That was her coin. So.
Her coin? You can't use the coin revivifying yourself.
Oh, I know.
You'll be dead.
No, that was her coin saved for her person. She doesn't have one yet.
He takes hold of the second coin, but there's this hint of hesitation as the rain still falls. He looks at Varen and he sits still for a second. He takes a deep breath as you place your hands on his shoulders and cast guidance again. He holds the coin to Varen's chest. The familiar glow of twilight washes over Varen's body and blankets him as it bleeds in and then fades, washes and disappears like dust.
I hand him. Well, I hand Ava 3 potions to give to his brother.
I rolled a natural 1 for that check.
Oh, then you had advantage.
No, I rolled a natural 1 for the first coin.
Okay, yeah.
He literally failed that check.
That's so sad.
I thought that was for story reasons.
No,
I
I thought
wouldn't
no.
mind
This is purely RNG. I gotta roll with it.
Like,
I
I'm
rolled
okay
a 1
with
of all things.
I rolled a 1. I was like, I just killed Baron.
I like
To be fair, you killed him the first time.
But now
And
he's
then
like
now you're
dead.
killing him again.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
What?
Motherfucker.
Oh, if you want to see fucking what my dog.
What happened?
You stupid little cocksucker.
You don't say that much, dog.
This
Yeah,
is-
I'm gonna be
You
myself.
might like it, but it's
I'm
only
happy everybody's alive. it was gonna be kissing
You what?
everyone she
You might
sees.
lick your nose away to play.
The bagels!
I just totally missed that when you first said.
I guess Drago was a bad boy.
I was watching this TikTok, and this dude was like,
Baron very slowly sits up, holds his chest. His wound sealed, but now scarred, dead in the middle.
hot.
Well, I feel like I just had a bad bender.
Because you died.
The fuck killed me? I don't die.
You died. And then we brought you back. That's fine.
Are you supposed to?
No.
Are you supposed to see your family dead?
You mean your dead family?
I mean, what were you supposed to see when you die? I was
don't know.
always
People
told you.
say their life flashes before their eyes, or other people say their loved ones that have already passed on. I mean, there's a lot of things.
What does it mean when you see you killing yourself? You see yourself killing your family.
Oh,
I don't know. Foreshadowing?
you probably went downhill.
You have some issues you need to work through.
Get a therapist.
He looks over at Gaius, and Gaius is pale as a sheet. He's
Gaius is pale as a sheet.
I love the ghost.
Well, I'm gonna go take care of the child. Well, the husband.
Excuse
The
me.
child husband. Husband child. That makes sense, I get it.
there's a small look of relief on Dubane's face as this one actually helped. You know, honestly, I didn't expect to die twice.
I'm sorry. But thank you. Now somebody get me away from this fire before I start causing it myself.
What is causing the fire?
By that point,
I'm about to start some bad shit, Josh.
you hear a booming voice coming from up the hill. That'd be me. You see Argos walking with some of his crewmates. Pleasure to see you all again.
Why are you starting fires?
Oh, because Northreach is gone.
Excuse me, what?
Call it penance, redemption, if you will. Yeah, some fucking druids torched the city. Oh, by the way, what the fuck did you do out in the bay?
What do you mean?
There's no more bay.
What do you mean? We didn't do anything.
A light suddenly comes out of fucking Crater Bay within the middle of the stills, and all of a sudden the bay drains itself.
Oh, neat. I guess I don't have to breathe underwater. Oh,
We did do that.
What if it wasn't that, but the other thing that we left down there?
What other thing?
We didn't leave some down there. We
The
took some.
other thing that we left down there.
We've left a lot of things. What are you talking about?
Do you mean that little bunny that you kept in your bag for like fucking ever?
No, the other
Okay,
one. The,
what
the,
other thing?
The evil lady that's down there.
What evil lady
We
that's
not
down
have
there?
Okay. Well,
What other thing?
No, that's
what evil
his
lady
name is
that's down
Cloud, and we
there?
live on the ship. He's with you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't remember.
don't worry
I
about
like
it.
to think that I've become very good.
No, seriously, out of game.
Nihilus,
What are
I'm
you
gonna
talking
stab
about?
you.
Remember that we
The Aboleth?
sunk. No, not the Aboleth. We sunk some other greater threat into the Crater Bay and just like forgot about it. And then like,
I mean, you did torch the Child of Light, which was Dutro's ship,
not that one.
but his entire crew was dead along with himself.
No,
It's
yeah,
not
we
that
didn't
one.
do any of
You
that.
dealt with sirens that were out there. You hadn't you
Yeah,
met
we
with
didn't-
Aboleth and the fish people.
We didn't leave anything
No,
out.
we
in
were
that
left on
spot.
good terms.
Yeah, the Aboleth
Yeah,
is my
the
homie. I'm going
Aboleth
back for
and
him,
the-
yo. He's part of our army. I hope you understand that. What do you me? I've written down. I've written down my list.
I'm
What do you think I'm preparing right now?
Mm-hmm.
Scrolls of Sending, my friend. We're commuting around the world. I'm talking to your homie too.
What homie?
What homie?
I just like to
What
know
homie?
some curious little.
Who taught you everything?
Ayo.
No, not A. Well, that's his. That's her. Honey, not her homie.
More like a boy toy at this point.
Oh.
He doesn't
Boy toy.
really.
Queen.
Albie, you have been seeing all this chaos. What do you wish to do? Kotak and Cd are still on the ship. They're watching. Kotak's kind of getting on edge, like he's about to. He's like leaning over the rail, like he's about to powerbomb a building.
Can I?
CD is smirking.
Smirking, like, as in enjoying the whole thing?
Make an insight check.
Forgot my dice. I
What's
realized
wrong with
that.
you can't just come here and not bring your dice.
No, I got halfway here. I packed my bag. I was like, I got everything I need. Got halfway here and I went, fuck.
I have spares if you wish to roll that.
And I have tons of dice here if you want to choose them.
You said insight, yeah?
Make an insight check, please.
That is going to be a 9. Not very good.
Hard to gauge. Ever known her long enough? It's weird. She looks like an elf, but you know that she's a dragon.
Huh.
She just looks happy about something.
Seem mighty cheery for city catching on fire.
Just means that the path that we are currently going on is the right one.
How so?
You know that I can see into the future. This is the one that I see, and this is the best outcome. That's all that I can say. Because if I say any more, it won't happen.
Sweet. And I'm gonna turn to the other guy and say, you look antsy, like you're about to jump.
Yeah, death, destruction. Kind of want to join in. Kind of don't want to. So I'm kind of weighing my options.
Should we flip a coin?
Ooh.
I mean, you
I mean, I say always, but
I'll join you. No?
I'll stay. We'll watch the boat. I think it might be a good idea for you to go. Less ostentatious that way.
Yeah. This is, I'm assuming, so you said that I saw the 3 of them get murked.
From like 500 feet away.
Yeah.
At least like a full 120, 130 yards.
And have I seen them now come up and do this whole thing yet? Or is this a little bit back in time before that?
You saw all of that happening as the dragons dropped from the clouds and then took back off.
Okay.
You see some people walking up to your friends, but this conversation was happening just a little, basically during the same time frame as them trying to revive their friends.
Yeah, they look, they can always use extra help, right?
That'd be a good
At the very least, comic relief,
Maybe.
something.
That and we need some to stop those other dragons that showed up.
That's like secondary.
Yeah, there were red dragons that you did not see. They did. After your friends got shot.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and join the homies.
All right.
Join the crew.
Back to you guys as Albie.
Ava has a question.
What's the question?
Oh, well, thank you for that, sir. And the question is, well, I could have probably gotten it answered in just a moment, but what did Gaia say after waking up? Since I kind of had to just like pick up the trash my dog left, I didn't really hear anything.
Oh no.
Right.
Gaius never really said anything. He's just really, really pale. And the look he's giving off reminds you of when you were back in the Shadowfell when he had that panic attack.
That sounds about right. I'm gonna go to his side and
Alright.
kind of just like gently like brush his like hair out of his face and like maybe like kind of like hold his hand and like try to bring warmth to his hands and I don't know, like the silent rock, you know what I mean? Like if he needs me, he'll say something. Or he'll come to me when he's ready. But just like being there for him,
Right.
that is what Ava will be doing.
As you hold his hand, you do notice that he is shaking. Hard to gauge whether by cold or by recent events. Back to Agnos. Now, whatever happens, it happened. I can't exactly argue with that. What I want to know is, do you know of a fire-crazed elf by the name of Eldred at all?
No, but I'm assuming
She clearly knows you.
everybody knows us. I mean, you figured that out by now.
Yeah. It seems that wherever you go, you cause a fucking ruckus.
Oh, try not to, but apparently it follows anyways. So, what about her?
Oh, I don't know. She said she burnt down the city in your name.
Last one to kill.
Said that she was
No,
on a
there's
God-given
also,
mission.
We killed Cosmo.
No, not Cosmo. What's his name? Violet.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Said she was on a God-given mission and all that bullshit.
Oh, because everybody's on a God-fucking-given mission. Can't everybody just agree that, like, gods do not need to be here? Yeah.
Well, that's up for debate. Anyway,
Not up for debate. I'm
positive,
not staying.
positive note.
What?
No succubi. After you left, they were gone. We had the ones, couldn't find them. Like they've just fucking vanished.
Great.
Bad news. The elf shows up with fucking 3 dragons, torches the whole city. All of our boats except for the Argonaut are gone. Where's your little friend? I need to thank him for the fucking flying advice.
Who?
Your halfling friend, the guy clad in armor with notorious aspect for inventions and getting him people shit.
Oh, he went pouting back into the back in there somewhere.
And direct karma.
I'm banging around the door. Let
Nux, as you try and get to the other side, the doors are shut.
I know.
There are no guards, but the door is shut.
If it's not opening, I've ripped my way open.
Okay, make a strength check.
I was gonna say I'll roll for you, but I can't.
I am gonna go over to Gaius because he hasn't spoken.
Varen's just like brushing himself off of the mud, but making it worse.
You need water, hun. You're not doing anything. You need water.
He stands up and just holds himself in the rain. Is it working?
No, it's not.
Fuck me.
Maybe.
How does a 19 work for you?
You try and grab hold of these large metallic knockers holding the door. No movement. Gaius is still sitting in the muck. His hair is a mess with mud. Yeah.
How long has it been? Because I was only like a few hours away from ghost stepping.
Still not enough. The fucking gate on the fucking White House name. Just hold on.
I'm shaking my knockers. I'm shaking my knockers.
It's good.
He'll do it eventually.
You sit next to him, and you also notice that he is shaking.
I actually sit right in front of
What
him.
is it that you're trying to get in here?
He's having a hard time
I need
focusing.
his name.
Okay.
I know that sounds silly.
Huh.
So I'm gathering all the people that we've met and like the greatest minds that we've had. So like her old teacher Cole. I'm talking to basically he already showed up, which I was impressed about. Actually going to her father as well. All of their contacts, Ava, Gaius, and all of their higher up contacts within the cathedral, like their old general sergeant buddies. I'm going back to my contacts, which are these people.
And I'm gonna pull out Spirit String too, but instead of doing traditional violin play, I'm gonna set it in front of me and stroke.
Okay.
Robots inside here, and then I have my family, and then my father and I. So, and then I don't.
Building it up.
Nihilus doesn't really have anyone else besides the ancient dragon. We have all that. Like Togoth is still out there, so I'm gonna try to contact him. But that's it. And for
Okay.
you,
Got
And
the captains. Potentially the 8 captains.
yep, I need you to.
I'm not,
Yeah.
and
So that's what I'm like.
I'm gonna be like, Gaius,
To then get like the equipment to build this.
I know you're freaking out.
On the message, and then be able to, like, I want to be able to make like a group chat.
I need you to focus
Be like, hey, like it's coming to the end.
on one thing.
Gotta do the damn.
And I motion for Ava to like come sit right next to me so he can
yes,
like
I'm
focus
fine,
on
but,
her.
like, we lost it. It's time to like we can't do this anymore.
Yes.
She's to his probably like
I
right
dig
hand
it.
side already. She's been like just holding his hand.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I was
But
like,
I'm sitting like right in front of him, so I was like motioning for you to come like sit right next to me, still holding his hand, but to like so that he could like focus on something in front of his face, so he doesn't like have to like move per se.
beat the shit out of him.
Don't mind me looking up specific names.
If
Have you watched
they're
that series?
And
not yet.
I just
I
want
lost
you.
my
I
login
want you to
to,
focus on
Disney Plus
Ava,
instead.
okay?
The series?
And just breathe.
Moon Knight. I'm
Follow the music and just breathe in and out with me, okay?
character as
Yeah, like his powers come from the other personalities.
vigilante.
Breathe in
We don't play Pathfinder. There's a reason.
and breathe out.
Break it.
Break it right back.
Guys,
As he's like listening to you, I'll like take both of his hands into my hands and like try to like, you know, like bring warmth into him. I don't know, what is it called? Lay on hands, maybe a couple points for like warmth, or just general health.
Give him a handy.
oh my gosh.
You're making
What do you
feel
say?
bad.
He said,
Huh?
"Give me a handy."
It takes a second.
No response.
Agnos looks like he's about to speak, but he sees that something bad happened, and he holds himself back for a second. Gaius inhales, holds it, and exhales. The shaking
And do it
slightly
again.
comes to a stop.
Breathe in
He repeats.
and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. How are you feeling right now?
Is them alive?
It's understandable.
Dirty? Sore?
Uh-huh.
Like we just had that bender again on the ship?
Well, that was a great bender. You can't make that bender a negative thing. But
Come back in the forest. Suffocates again. But hey, I'm alive. So
do you want to talk about the kids?
not now. That's he turns around. Yeah, no, not with the shitstorm that me and Baron made. Hey, that was fun. You can just shut up.
You do need to talk about it. You can't just hold it in. And talking about it will help you get over that.
Well,
We don't have to do that now, like you said.
Agnos speaks up. Speaking of talking, he said he was your dad. The tiefling named Zakron? What was his name?
Is it Cronus?
That one. Yeah. Bit of a softy. We were flying over the heat pass and somehow he waved us down. Said that he got in contact with a man named Cole and that we needed to head to the city.
What city?
This city.
Huh.
Who the fuck's Cole?
My mentor. My sexy mentor. But yeah.
Okay, so, I am obviously lost. What? Well, actually, no. I'm fucking livid. Fucking, damn it.
What are you living about?
Oh, you know, I'm the last member of the council.
Oh, that sucks.
All dead.
We're gonna reach out to the other one.
My Argonaut, last ship. When I said that Northreach was fucking razed to the ground, I quite literally mean there is nothing but ash!
There goes your other contacts.
It was short-lived. It was a good idea.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
we tried.
So, unless you got some kind of fantastic news as to where I can point this anger, I'm either going to destroy the city, or, drink myself stupid for the next 4 days.
Let me see
A
here.
jungle for that.
If you destroy the
So
city, I could take over the golden factory.
Where are we right now?
You are in the middle of Heft.
Is that in the Deep Hills?
That is in the Deep Hills.
I mean,
Hey, I'm on number 4.
You need to slow down, bud.
I'm just enjoying life.
so I mean, we do need to find the seal here. If everybody's gone, we could raise the city. I mean, like, I'm totally down with that. I mean, look at that pretty fire. There's a seal. Yeah. I mean, I'm always down to make shit burn. I mean, look how pretty the fire is, guys.
Right then,
What?
he turns around to his crew. Boys, grab the fire bombs.
Wait.
We're going to raise.
We can't just.
So, a couple of his crewmates are immediately cheering and take off back into the city. What? You say it's a good thing to burn the town? I don't see why not.
Just don't burn what's under the town, please.
You're not there.
That's
Yep. Like, can we leave something for the townspeople that lived here?
I've arrived.
Yes.
I've arrived. Hello there.
They left nothing for ours. Seems about due justice.
This is a completely different town.
Oh yeah, sure. And you're gonna argue for the fact that these slaves and dredges were all innocent people. I call bullshit.
Were you guys all innocent people?
No, we didn't deserve our city destroyed. So,
No, but did we at least help you and your city?
I don't know. Does draining Crater Bay sounds like a good thing?
We
Ruined our
didn't
entire
drain
economy.
Crater Bay.
Kind of not helping your own situation. You haven't explained anything. Also, you only gave me the only alternative is to burn the city.
I never.
You're having a hard time not looking at that fire anyway.
Yeah, because I have a very high compulsion to burn shit.
So why don't you?
Because I'm not a psychopath.
Go for me. He turns around, waves at his ship.
Could have fooled me. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I don't know. Who looks at fire like they're about to have the best orgasm of their life?
Me.
Kiss him.
I don't know. Have you seen me look at a good book?
I know, right? Like,
I don't read books, so I wouldn't know.
that's Nyla's looking at a good book, or I would have to say Nux looking at some brand new material to use.
He reads a smut book. Ah, well, if it isn't the fleckless one.
Indeed. It's good to see you again.
Oh, hey, Birdman! Birdie!
It's me, and everyone's not dead anymore. This
Oh,
is
you
good.
saw all of that?
Mostly.
Yeah, bird's eye, you know.
Oh.
Saw from quite a ways away. But we got them all back. That's good.
Depends on the situation you're thinking of, as Dubane is sitting in the mud, just... Ow.
Quick shower, you'll be fine. I'm sure.
He's rude.
He's
I
probably
don't believe
drunk.
we've met.
No, I've never actually met your kind before.
Name's Albatross, but I go by Albie.
Birdie!
Or that.
Aren't albatross supposed to be white?
This is beside the point.
Seems kind of on point.
Still don't know your name.
Dubane? Dubane Ironcast?
Debane. And that's supposed to be... And he's just gonna turn and walk away, realizing he has nothing intelligent to add to this conversation.
And you're like...
He's like trying to get one up on him, and he's like, aren't you...
Nope.
Yep. You're a good-looking man.
Turning back to the other captain and saying, what is it that you're doing here? I saw you men
Oh, you missed it.
raising everything now.
Oh, aye. Northreach is gone.
Northreach is gone?
Gone.
Like, taken over, or...
As in a pile of ash and cinders. And Crater Bay is gone too. Drained up like a fucking tub with no stopper.
Who did this? How did this happen?
That's what we're trying to find out. We were following
Wait,
the
how did an entire bay just drain itself?
Gee, I don't know. That's kind of why I'm asking you.
We don't know how, like, it was full when we left.
You
How
said,
are we supposed to know?
you said you were following the trail led you here. What trail are you talking about?
3 dragons flying through the goddamn sky.
Yeah, I saw them. The
Why
red
are we at
ones.
fault for everything that happens to your town?
Right?
You saved it 3 times. Save your own town.
We saved it 3 times. We didn't have to.
I'm not there, so I'm not trying to add to this, but no, I'm tired of it.
Guys.
Yeah, 3 dragons, all helmed by this psychopathic elf that all it reminds you of me of you. Love for fire, love for flames, burning people.
Well,
He's the one that
I'm slightly different because I'm the only phoenix.
She's a
He,
white bird.
he burst himself into flames. Is this the one that you're talking about?
No,
I saw a figure like this. You know? Did you see?
there was one.
Hmm.
The thing vanished though. Like,
Yeah.
like this elf summoned it somehow, and then all of a sudden, fucking all hell broke loose.
Wait,
Yeah.
something made?
Elf summoned it.
I don't hear that.
Yeah, it's what
What?
killed the 3 of them momentarily.
They were fucking here.
The fire thing?
Were the dragons here?
Oh yeah.
The thing seems to fucking follow the dragons.
Yeah, they dipped down. The fire thing appeared. They died. They left.
Did you see what they went? Where'd they go?
How well would I be able to?
It was a little hard to gauge as they just went off into
They
the
just
clouds,
kinda-
and you couldn't gauge where their direction was.
Okay.
Is it still raining?
Yes.
This rain is really annoying. And it really shouldn't be raining right now.
Not a fan of rain.
It
No.
was snowing.
Well, as a fire person, I guess that checks out.
It's been snowing for the past couple of months. It's raining here, which is very odd. Shit. Well, good thing is they were here. Bad news is I don't know where to swing my hammer.
Calm
Come on.
down. You'll get your chance.
Bane has a hammer.
Dwayne has a mace.
Yeah. Who's this again?
The cat.
Agnes.
He has a
Yeah, so we have
He has a warhammer because he's an orc.
Oh.
the Deep Hills. We already did Heaven's Breaker. I don't know why I didn't
Wait,
mark
wait.
that.
So with everything gone,
Who
who all made it out?
he motions towards the ship. With it,
That's it.
Council of Eight's gone. Docks are gone. All the ale houses are gone. Everything. They stopped at nothing.
Well, except for you guys.
And pork.
No, for the first time since you've known Agnos, he's always had this air of confidence and this air of superiority. He looks defeated. You don't understand, Albatross. They systematically killed everyone in town. Like a butcher cutting meat. They hit the key points. They waited until the council was in meeting. Me and my crew, we were out in the stills trying to figure out why the bay was emptying. All we found was this destroyed tower in the middle of it. We came back, finished our enhancements, thanks to the little halfling friend you've made. Followed suit to your boat, made the Argonaut flying vessel of destruction, and everyone's dead.
Do one good thing and turn into a flying weapon of destruction. Can never do anything nice.
Do you have any idea why this would have been happening?
I have no idea. All I know is everything and all the rumors that I've been hearing and all this happenstance is following this group.
Yeah, that tends to be the case.
So I don't know. I don't really know who's to blame. All I know is the fact that I kind of want to wring that elf woman's neck.
Of course. I mean, if you stick with us long enough, you'll probably be able to do that.
This is also true.
2 ships are our fleet.
So, we need to find the last seal here, Nihilus. Where do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be back in there? I really don't want to go back in there with all the bodies and the blood and the...
Wasn't it on top of the mountain? Wasn't it?
What do you mean?
we
Heaven's
did that.
that's Heaven's Breaker. That's not it.
Where's Nux?
He's still in the
Try
keep.
opening the doors again. You can make a strength check.
I rolled pretty high last time, so I'm gonna try again.
In this attempt, you hold yourself. The mud is not making it easy. You're losing your footing. You hold onto the knockers as hard as you can with your newfound 3-fingered tree limb, still kind of functioning as an arm. You pull. There's a slight. You focus more and more and more. You just pull as hard as your beaten body can at this point, and the door opens just enough for you to squeeze in. You enter. There's nobody.
I walk through and I find them. I know what both of them look like, and I know what the tunnels they take. I'm small enough to fit the tunnels. So.
You head on back to the repository for all the war golems. Just out from the adamantine golem room, you see the 3 automatons talking amongst themselves. The white face notices you, quickly spins and rolls towards your direction. The other 2 follow. I see you took care of the intruders then.
No. The intruder didn't have long to be here, and the intruder left. We lost.
They're not here. Still a victory. Means that this vault is still protected. And its dangers will not be revealed.
No, it's going to be revealed.
What do you mean?
I'm going to take all the control rods. And you will understand my position. You have been trapped in this room for who knows how long. The world is at the end of its ropes. And if we are losing, other people are losing. And now I'm getting word from my other compatrons that a captain is upstairs on the surface, and there used to be a council of 8. And they're no longer. So the world is going downhill fast. So as much as you want to protect your little toys, these toys are what's going to help us. And if you want to continue, you will either follow us, or you're going to step aside and let me do what I must.
Make persuasion with advantage. It's a pretty solid argument.
You had time to think about it.
It's a pretty good argument. It was that's actually really good.
19. The other one was a 6. So thanks.
All right.
Plus persuasion 2. So 21. not very persuasive.
You made a good argument.
Thanks.
Whiteface stands still, but then turns to the other 2, and they stop speaking in common, and it sounds just like gears grinding.
Much more guttural than I was thinking. Literally, like the sound of like.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like mechanical binary, but okay.
No, that too. No, it goes beep boop 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 bop. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
One of them's whistling, the other one's
White
one is broken.
Whiteface turns back. It's difficult to agree, but you are right. However, we will not release the 4. We cannot release the 4.
That's fine. I already have one of the rods. But
He holds out his mechanic hand. Could we please have that back? we will give you the ones for these.
But, as I'm holding around, I want the circuits. Circlets. All three.
Pulls his hand back. Then you'll have to kill us.
I'm not willing to do that, and you
Then
know.
you don't get them.
Then are you three the only ones allowed to do that?
Yes. Our creator made us to hold that abomination at bay.
Are you guys able to create technology?
No, we are caretakers. We have taken care and stood over this vault as protection and last line of defense against the calamity that could overtake this world in destruction.
Enox!
What?
By this point,
Are you done pouting?
Conversation is now sit.
No.
He's busy.
Why are you pouting?
He's busy.
Because I'm upset with life. Give me a moment.
You're not upset with life. Why are you pouting?
Give me a second, please.
He's having a conversation.
Can you hurry up? We need to
Yes.
finish finding this vault.
Hey, does this plant down here have enough energy to basically do a telecom around the world?
No.
Then I need you guys to go somewhere else to help me build that.
The only way of teleportation would be next to the realm seal.
No, I have my friend Nihilus. He has what's in his bag, a teleportation stone. We're gonna set that up, and we're gonna put us to the middle of all teleportation stones, and where one of the largest dragon crystals exist. We're gonna create a telecoms area, and we're reaching out to everyone across the world.
Tilts his head.
The world is ending.
You said that. I don't understand what you mean by telecom. Do you mean to try and psychically link the entire population?
No,
Is that
only
would be
certain
impossible?
people. I need certain people that I have the certain names of, and we will link them with the spell of message. But we need a comm to them, so we need a message that stays open, and for all of them to message us in equal.
One of the automatons. I can do that. Blueface is his hand slightly shaking it, but then his head turns around. Don't you fucking shut up! No, this is a good idea.
Can I walk up to that one?
Sure.
You can do that?
I can create mass relay sending stones.
Great.
That's a bad idea.
As soon as that face turns, I grab
Come
it.
on.
Be a good boy, or I'm gonna take this face away from
Fuck you.
you. I just smashed the mouth with my gauntlets.
Make a strength check.
If he doesn't want to obey at this point, so I'm sorry, you're an automaton, and I'm gonna just take your mouth. This is not the point of anymore, this is the world's ending. I got a 17.
Lower portion of his face is crushed. Did you think that worked?
Mending.
We don't truly speak with mouths. We have ways of speaking otherwise. The other automaton speaking as it turns around. Yeah, we can't speak with all the way we want.
You're new. Who are you?
This was red and yellow face. The other one, no, hang on.
Yeah, red, yellow, black, white, blue, green, right?
Blue, red,
Oh.
green, yellow, white.
Oh.
Green, yellow was the one that talked really posh, and then talked like a real southern boy.
Okay, yeah.
White face is the only one that has no secondary face.
Oh, yeah, I thought he had a black face for that.
No, he is white face. Blueface continues. It'll take me some time to create. How many are you thinking?
There's quite a few people we need to contact, but I will get you to the place and get you the materials that you need. I will also send. I'm also going to get you extra help.
How? There's no other automatons like us.
Ava?
Yes.
Where's the cart?
Baron?
What?
Where's
I thought we hitched it to the ship.
Does anyone have the ship?
No, but CD and Death Kotak are.
Can you ask Kotak to do me a favor?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Could you check inside the cabin of my room, inside the cart that's on the ship?
Why?
Pretty sure Tank and I think his name's Legion. Tank and someone. My 2 robots are in there.
Well, why can't you just ask him yourself? Aren't you linked?
I'm not linked to them. I'm only linked to you guys.
That's gonna take a little while.
Okay. Well, anyways, Blue, I got you. I have 2 workers that are almost like you guys that could possess help.
The more help that I can't shut up.
There's also a town that lives next to it, and any provided help needs it. Hey, Jakaria,
What?
would your family be able to help provide help, like building stuff?
Maybe. Most
Cool.
likely. They're nice people.
Done and done.
What are you doing?
I'm pouting.
You're not pouting anymore. What the are you doing?
Yes, you. I'm pouting.
If you don't want me to set something on fire, you'll tell me what you're doing.
In Chikari, we lost. And like I'm saying this on group chat, we lost. And not like in a sense of like, oh, like some of us, we didn't make it. This was a point of, we know one of their goals. We know who they are. This is an archangel. And he got back to the other side. He's got back with information. He got back with so much stuff that we have no idea about. So this just got way worse. And if we lost, and Dubane's team lost, that's it. So we have the world left. And we need to start reaching out to the people that we've made friends with. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay? You can, tell us that earlier?
I'm pouting.
You're not pouting.
I don't want to lose any more people, Jafari. And the last thing I saw is you almost died, and I transported you and Ava out, and Ava got more upset than anything else.
Well, yeah, because she's a fighter. She doesn't really care if,
She doesn't care, but I'm not willing to risk losing all of you. So if I need to call on the people that have helped us, I'm going to. And it's not just us anymore. The world's going to come together.
I mean, technically, if it's just the few people that we've befriended, it's not necessarily the world. But I guess I understand what you're saying.
You might not say the world, but how many cities have we lost in Japan?
What?
How many civilizations have died?
It's too many to count.
We have connections.
I honestly don't remember all of them.
We do have connections to the world. And I'm going to start reaching out to all of them.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yep. We're in the end game.
What endgame? Hey, did you see the seal down there anywhere since you're pouting?
Seal? Oh, shit. Fuck. Hey, Light?
Mm.
Do you have the Seal of More down here?
The realm seal, yes.
We need to check on it and also improve it. All the seals are weakening, so we're
Reinforcing.
Thank you, sir. Last thing.
Mm.
I need your word that if I call on you to use the circuits, you're going to.
Persuasion check.
So is the seal down there?
Qui?
Okay.
We
13 plus 250.
What am I at right now? Oh yeah, I'm at a solid 1 because I never took anything. I'm still dead
Not ideal.
as.
Solid 1.
you are beaten and bloodied and sore.
Hey.
Alright.
Hey.
White turns back to his brothers. And they sit there for a little bit longer. The seconds tick away. They turn back. If what you say that this is the literal end of this world, there's a 50% chance, then we don't see why not. We'll sacrifice ourselves so that the dragon may be unleashed.
Remember, it's only once. And all I ask is once.
Once is all it will take.
Then as you work on the relay, work on something that only you guys understand of transferring consciousness between bodies. You guys are the pre-forge of all these golems. You guys run the golem factory. You guys know how to make a new body, but have you guys ever just pushed it? Have you guys ever just wanted just nothing more for yourself?
Our master created us not to.
The master's not here. And I treat you as a real being.
As the team.
So strive for more. And I hope and beg that you can transfer your consciousness to a new one. That everything inside me appreciates you. And appreciates the sacrifice you're willing to make for the world.
I don't appreciate you. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't appreciate that shit!
What?
You ask, we'll do what we can. Back on the surface.
Nihilus,
I need you to come down here.
I'm already on my way.
Hey, Albie, can you go back to... Oh, actually, you know what? How about you, Ava, and Varen? I'm tired. And I'm, like, tired.
and dead.
And practically dead.
Yeah. You probably feel like how I feel.
But I need to see the seal through, so...
Well, come downstairs with me. I'm at the door and I'll leave it open for you.
I'll do... What do I got here?
Also, don't judge my friends.
You don't have any friends.
All my friends are robots, I guess.
You don't have any friends.
You're my friend, asshole.
I'm your family. What are you talking about? That's a difference.
Family's friends.
No.
Rude.
No. You
That's
have
like-
family, not
You know
friends.
how bad you sound like a daughter right now? Family's friends? No, we're not.
No.
Your dad. We're not friends.
I'm gonna cast a healing word at 5th level on myself.
Okay.
So that would be what?
5d4 plus your casting modifier. Argos, out of politeness, has stayed for a few moments, but after a little bit of no conversation and no production, he's making his way back towards the city, towards the Argonaut.
That's a cool ass name for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Argonaut.
Yeah.
It's a badass name there.
Okay.
Join our fleet.
Let's see here. 8.
Yeah, have I heard
Eleven.
all
Josh,
of the...
I know we're not at the end game, but I'm prepared.
I know.
Have you...
This, and this is the point.
12.
You've set so much stuff up for us, though. And that's what I'm saying, my friend.
17.
As
We heard
convolute-
all of your conversation with those guys, right? Or no?
Are you gonna relay any of that?
Like, did we hear...
Not yet.
Did we hear that you were trying to build this army thing and that we...
Not yet. When you come downstairs, you're going to hear about it.
Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna stop him then.
That's going to be my pouting, where it's like you guys came downstairs and understand like why I was pouting. It's like, I can't build this. I could build it, but that means leaving you guys, and it's not worth leaving. The other thing that we might have to do is send a ship off without us. The ship might have to go gather people, and we might have to gather everyone at the teleportation ring and have a last, like, hurrah, a plan, and then, you know, this is our... What level are we? 16, 17?
Getting the 17.
And that's what I'm saying, like, we are basically at it.
I think we'll actually level up at the end of this. Just to make it safe. Just to make it safe.
I think before he gets the chance to like fully walk off, I'm gonna call out to him and just say, "Hey, you said you're wanting to. You don't know what to swing your hammer at. You're angry.
Aye.
We've been working on a thing, and we could always use extra help.
You're talking an alliance.
You could call it an alliance, yeah, for the greater good of not being dead."
I love your argument.
Oddly cryptic for you.
It's the best.
Well,
As long as I get
there's
to,
no money to spend when you're dead, so
as long as I get to see the inside of that elf woman's insides, I think I can actually agree to that.
I think that could be very easily arranged.
Got me in a good mood, buddy.
It's what I do.
Takalafa, are we still raising the city or not?
No, we're not raising the city. As much as I would love to, because I look so fucking pretty.
He waves off to his ship again, and then crosses his arms. And you hear, tracing the wind, this collective. Oh.
There'll be plenty more to burn.
Trust me, you'll want to save it.
So tell me then, Lassie, where are we going?
I don't know about you, because I don't know if you really want to, because this may break your brain. But Nilus and I are going back in there, so...
The fuck is that anyway?
What?
Looks like a giant chimney.
It's a forge.
The fuck are they building? Swords in that thing?
No. Golems filled with people. And I start walking.
And you said it's not a good idea to raise this city?
I'm gonna turn to you and be like, I am just as surprised at this. I also did not know this.
Would you mind explaining to Ava who this guy is?
Argos?
Yes.
Layman's terms. Argos was...
Like, we like him. He's a cool dude, but
Yeah.
he just wants to...
He is... Argos is captain of the Orc Pirates of the Argonaut, a dreadnought that used to be held up in the city of Northreach, the city of pirates and prosperity. He was part of the Council of Eight, and he asked your group for help in regards to a couple of things. One, you solved some issues with Captain Dutro. Two, you revealed that Captain Emily was not who she claimed to be. And three, you revealed that the city was full of succubi and incubi, and he was in your debt, as you helped his city out on multiple counts.
Oh, 4 times actually, if you count the dragon and the water.
Yes. So, Captain Agnos is very much an ally, if possibly a very reluctant and over-the-top drinking buddy.
Drinking buddy!
We drink with
Like, he doesn't drink you under the table, he puts the table on you.
Here you go. I'm drunk though. Why is this my blanket?
If that helps,
When
if that
you're
helps you
sleeping
out,
at a
Aaron,
friend's
Ava,
house and
that
you don't give
that
her the
that
blanket.
is basically the clip notes for Captain Agnos.
Yeah. She goes, "Oh my god, I love him."
He's a homie.
He's
Yeah, she got married on his ship.
Dutro.
Dutro ship.
Dutro
Yeah, same
ship.
town. Yeah.
Similar personage, yes.
Dutro, the same guy that Jacario almost ran off with. Almost.
Tempted you very well.
Tempted. Very. Well, somebody decided to not play AO, so...
If I die, I will go back to him. Okay.
Oh, that's a whole other fucking plot point I got a feeling for you.
Poor Ao.
So,
He still loves you. Okay. You are the only fighter to him in the world of darkness. Trust me.
who is going back into the foundry?
I'm
No, so
following that.
Are you following? Okay, so then Ava... I suggested that Ava and Gaius definitely go back to the ship so that Gaius can, like, recuperate.
What about Baron? He's literally taking a shower in the
And
rain.
Varen.
You can just leave
I
him
would-
there. He's fine.
I would leave them to their own devices.
A sexy
And
demon
come
villain
with you
that has
guys.
like little horns, like black horns and shit. That thing about home. He goes, no.
I've got something worse.
You hate him.
You're the one who didn't want to play him.
Like I had a cool plot line for him and everything.
Look at Nux.
Nux has caused more chaos than him.
Chaos is fine. Depression is not.
It wasn't depression. It was stoicism.
Gloomy. I couldn't.
And he lost everything. He was grieving. He needed a direction.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway,
So
so
mad at you about
I'm
that.
sorry. We will have another thing, I promise.
so Varen, Ava, and Gaius and Dubane are going to be going back to the ship.
Oh, nobody's listening to me!
What?
What's up?
I screamed it out like 3 times and nobody heard me, and I was like, what's going on?
You were on mute, little lady.
We didn't hear
I
you.
wasn't on mute.
You.
I said I would let I started typing it into the chat, but I said I would let Baron and guys go by themselves because they probably need time to figure out what the fuck just happened to them by themselves without me present. And I would go with you guys.
I feel like Kotok would be a good talk to them.
Well, Dubane's hanging somewhere.
Poor dude. That man deserves to die.
Well, he was happy dead, and then we brought him back.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's
we
not
can kill him
dying.
again. Not to be horrible,
Okay, so then Varen, Gaius, and Dubane are going back.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you are going towards the foundry.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
You trudge through the mud and the rain to the opposite side
and the fire.
and the fire, which seems to be subtly dousing just because of rain and honestly the lack of attacks. The Argonaut is pulling its troops back. Seems like the guard count has dropped steadily. But you make your way through and you see on the opposite side of this very large smoking tower a set of doors that are slightly pried open. You squeeze your way in and follow a set of stairs through an antechamber down to another set of stone double doors with halfling writing, but is already open, revealing a very long hallway that seems to extend for hundreds of feet long on a very narrow bridge.
Oh, come on, what is up with everybody in long fucking hallways?
But you notice exactly why it's long. There are hundreds of 15-foot tall golems lining the walls.
And what is up with everybody in building destructive shit? Gosh.
You walk for a ways.
Saying fire?
What?
Nothing. It's just fire and being critical of the destruct. Just don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, fire is beautiful and eloquent, okay? This shit is just barbaric, okay? I don't know what's...
Are you? No, he's further down than that.
You make your way down this long bridge, looking at the construction of these golems. And the golems that you saw outside were old, but more simplistic. These are decked out in far more weaponry and much grander in scale and construction. You do come across Nux as he's talking to 3 strange, constructs. You could say. They are all on these rolling balls of a base, each with a different body type. One's very round and rotund, another is very lanky and thin, and the third one has a white face and somewhat more human base.
Hey,
Good to
So
see
you've
you.
been playing this entire time?
friends.
I'm assuming these are your compatriots then.
We. So. They're gonna help.
Cool. Great.
The second I see Nux, this is my first time seeing Nux, right? Since the battle?
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, motherfucker!
Can you not punch me in the face? I say that out loud.
Oh, no! she's coming across the room. She's gonna come and grab your bro. She's ready.
You could knock me out and kill me with this, so go ahead. I'll let you do it, but
Well, she's not planning on like kicking you around. She's grabbing you by the collar, bringing you up to be eye level with her. So you're dangling. You're gonna feet are dangling for sure.
Hey, yeah.
But
Calm emotions.
Nihilus just cast calm emotions on you.
Avaria and Nux, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma. Ooh.
Better than wisdom, but I rolled a 9.
beyond.
9. Oh, no, charisma. 11. No. I feel good. I feel like how I feel right now.
How many of those have you had?
5. I get tipsy on 3.
Good for you.
Oh my god,
You can be able to drive home.
Yes.
Are you
By
sure?
the time we're done, yes. Because I can't drink another one after this. And I'm not even close
that's
to
gonna be a 19 for me.
It fails.
It still fails.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Fails.
Okay. That's amazing.
DC to beat is 20. Oof.
+5 because of Ava. I still fail.
So,
Yeah, you're within 5 feet of her.
as the pitch of anxiety and frustration almost reaches its apex, there's a sudden wash as both of you feel, okay, hey, we're a little tense. Let's talk this out.
Ava.
Yeah, it just means you guys are immune to being frightened or charmed, and you cannot be hostile.
Okay, Ava. Take
Don't
it from my.
ever.
Stop it.
Don't you ever do that again.
Would you want me to die? Would you want to watch me die?
Oh my god, you could have left, but you don't get to decide when I leave.
Do you want to watch me die? So why would I want to watch you die?
Don't ever interfere like that again.
Love you.
I won't say it again.
Anyways,
I hate
I'll do
you.
it.
It sounds like you shouldn't do that again, Max. Your life may depend on it.
At this point,
Just let me do it.
Mechanus is gonna let me die.
I can do it better and faster.
Free.
Okay.
Deal and deal.
You said the seal is down here. Where is it?
White.
White spins.
Oh. Let's not take him to that room.
Oh yeah.
What room?
It is close to them.
Guys, there's something down here that is the last measure. I have agreed, and we have all agreed that is a last measure. Once you see it, you will understand.
Oh, great. Perfect. Something that's devastating to the entire planet.
Wait. Let's go.
The 3 automatons are rolling down what's left of the bridge.
More than what we saw coming in.
Yeah, something
That's-
more barbaric than that, apparently.
You thought what I could make was awful? With my dragon armor? Oh, you're gonna see something.
They eventually reach these tall 50-foot doors made of a mix of stone and what looks like adamantine. They press up to the door as their hands almost seem to sink inside, kind of like keys, and they twist as you hear this rapid clicking noise, and the doors slowly push open into a very large antechamber, but also about 80 feet high. But what shocks you is that there are 4 25-foot tall, blazing blue adamantine golems, 4 of which are standing at the fore wall.
Yeah, you see what I mean by barbaric?
No. Not those. Keep going.
Not that room. As they
Oh.
make a quick right.
Still barbaric.
I just immediately go silent, just keep walking.
They come up to a portion of wall that doesn't have anything on it. But White puts his hand onto the door, onto the wall, and again his hand sinks in an almost shadow-like depression, and his arm turns further, and there's a heavy thunk as as a portion of the wall pries open, revealing a smaller room with another realm seal. Just next to that is that familiar stone circle that you've seen several times before. The walls have been painted with even more imagery. That painting that you saw in the where you fought the gnome and the archangel, there is nothing but depictions of the aftermath of a bloody battle. There is pillars of smoke, destroyed buildings, rubble, depressions in the earth, and bodies of every single race you've come to know.
Why do I feel like this is a foreshadowing of our life right now?
It's not a foreshadowing, this is what happened.
Yeah, but it's happening again. So, foreshadowing of our life right now.
Drakari,
What?
do you know that things happen on repeat, right? You know how you're reborn again and again.
I'm technically not reborn again. I'm the only one who thought sensibly in my family. Everybody else has gone crazy.
You've also noticed that I have the power of time. You notice that Nihilus has a connection to someone that's basically himself, but again in another time. This is the time where we disrupt the balance. I've been looking for why I've been here for the entire time. All this that we're saying, you're exactly right. It's gonna happen again and again.
I hate this. Gods need to die.
But who causes it? Gods or us?
Bannon, that's who. And more, for his ignorance.
You know, the more I go on this place and the more I see this time frame, I wonder if it is the gods controlling us or us just wanting to believe that we're right.
It's so dramatic.
I know, I did that on purpose.
I feel like that was like your spell root is like, fuck you. Love you.
So, it's a bit of both. You're not wrong and you're not right. It's both.
I'm sorry, but the more I see this society, we are driving ourselves to extinction.
No, we're not.
We believe in Bannon, we believe in the infernal, we seek the darkness, we want to understand.
Those are the extremes. Have you ever seen the mellows? They just mellow and awesome and party and like drink and live their lives like no problem.
Granted, yes,
The
that's your
ignorance,
path.
you mean.
But I'm gonna ask
White
you,
turns around at this.
Not talking to you.
granted, Drakarian, that's your other half, right?
What?
You're mellow. You want to have fun. You drink and you enjoy life.
Yeah, because life
What?
is awesome.
But what's the other half?
What do you mean?
What do you get enticed by? What do you consecutively do over and over, even if it is by accident?
Oh, set things on fire.
And that is destructive. So as much as the mellow, we want to exist in that realm, the other one's going to come by us.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Because of people like you. Because of things that we have done. As much as it pains me to say this, but if a clock hits around in a circle again and again, it's just going to repeat itself. You guys are the ones that stopped this. I don't know what shunted me forward in the future, but obviously Dubane's group going to do this. And we're losing, so what can we do to change it?
I don't know.
We will know.
Anyways, how do we get this thing working? What's wrong with it?
Make an investigation check if anyone would like to.
Really? Do I really have to?
Mend.
Nothing happens.
Separate.
That's a 27.
Holy shit! You don't need assistance.
As you're looking over this realm seal, the construction of it is, for lack of a better term, different. It follows a different scheme than the other ones. This one's cleaner, more refined, but there's something missing. One of the pillars seems to have a chunk actually removed from it.
What's supposed to go here, Whitehead?
Flex tape here.
The stone returns, but the inscriptions on the stone are not there.
Exactly what she does.
White doesn't say anything. He looks over to Green, the more narrow body of the three automatons. Green simply nods, while the yellow face on the opposite side speaks out in a voice. You know, it's a bad idea, right?
What?
Green grabs at what seems to be his chest, pries it open, and a small piece of stone drops onto the floor. In a very similar shape to the hole that the seal was in. That was in the corner of that seal. And his arms drop.
I pick up the stone. What is it?
It's obsidian in make. It has inscriptions that actually fit into the runescape of that one pillar on the realm seal.
Using my artificer feature, I make a copy of it.
Mhm.
Of a little piece of stone. I look at White and I go, "Do you have another piece of obsidian?"
He turns, goes off into a corner, and begins to chip away with a finger into the wall. Pulls out a small piece.
I just take the small piece, sit next to the one that's down, and I give Jakari the other piece. And I start putting the runes back, making a copy of the copy.
As you set the piece into the pillar, there's that familiar boom as the four pillars light up. The sphere, the stone sphere in the center, rises and levitates above the dais. Its runes start lighting up in the familiar light blue light and begins to slowly rotate. Four beams of light connect in the center and shoot up into the ceiling. As it hits the ceiling, the light dances almost like strings of silk as it actually cascades along the pictographs on the wall and begins to actually trace out the bodies that you see in the pictures.
Mm.
The realm is back. The seal is complete. This room was supposed to be an ode to those that we lost. At least that's what our creator said. A remembrance for the sacrifices of those that didn't make it. And an ode to those that never came. This is truly going to be the end of all. Take note that what you're doing is just.
Justice is in the eyes of the beholder. It's only just because we're fighting for the world.
That in itself is a hero's path. You are following the path of a hero.
Well, I need to go sleep.
The most heroic thing out there.
Nap time.
I'm going to bed!
We done here? We good?
Everything's cool.
He You got him patched up?
Fuck off, I'm
When-
going to bed.
Feels good. We're all good here. Cool.
He's alive, feels good. I'm going to sleep. I feel that. I'm half dead, so.
White turns over to the stone circle. Stands in the center. Again, pushes his hand into the floor, and his forward depresses into the stone, following the shape of his own arm. There's a soft click. He pulls his arm back, rolls out the circle, and the circle lights up, giving that halo effect. I forget what color it is. But it follows the same scheme going back towards the repository of paths.
Which is
Where's Blue?
yellow.
Where's Blue? Blue and red.
Can you repeat the colors again, please?
Of the seals?
Yes, please.
Alright, so Hammer was red. Mornswood was light jade. Heaven's Breaker was orange. Deep Hills was yellow. That's the one we just did. Heat Pass was green. Soulwood was clear. Magician's Coven was silver. Crater Bay was azure. Golden Fields was blue. And the monastery was black.
We're missing two?
I'm missing one.
One now?
That is Cathedral.
Yeah, last one.
Oh.
The easiest one.
The last one's black, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blue
Wow.
kept to himself in a small portion of wall, just slumped away, observing the whole thing. Yes.
Green and yellow will be there soon to help you. I will also have two other assistants there to help you as well. I will also contact with Karia's family, who is close to that area, and they will also provide assistance. This is where you are to make the relay station. This is your new home.
Where am I going?
Oh shit, what realm is it? It's Hamlet, but we put it in a realm.
Yeah, it's the Heat Pass.
It is in the Heat Pass. We have made a colony there called Hamlet. It is a small village. It used to be it is the leftover people of Hamlet. We have migrated them to start a new town. But we have hidden a very large transport room that a young lady named Ballerine made. It is to help transport us and teleport all across the nation. Your goal there is to help reach out to these people. And I start making a list of people. Even the Aboleth. Yes, I write down the Aboleth to contact. He is part of our group, yes, and whether good or bad, he has made it a part of our group. So yes, I write down all the names and I will get your names because I have it in my book. We are contacting all these people. And we're asking them to send a representative to a meeting. The meeting that we will hold will dictate the future of this realm.
Where are we going to hold the meeting?
At the teleportation area, the place you were building. The teleportation area is connected all across the world. We can help guide them to the closest portal. They will take the portal.
Yeah, because all portals are activated now.
They will take them, come meet us, and we will hold the meeting.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to be smart if we're gonna head into Cathedral. That place is a death trap. Especially since we need to fix Gaius with his mental control.
Yeah, we're going to use that to our advantage.
What?
We're going to use it to our advantage.
His mental control?
Yes.
Why?
Gaius is someone that has
like it.
You might not like it, but Gaius is the key.
Why?
Long ago, did you not remember what they have told us? Gaius was the hero. Gaius was the one that was going to help us. Whether we like it or not, Gaius has some.
Do we have to make Gaius the key to it? Because
whether we want it or not, he is. It's
Why?
not why we have to make it. It's he has been chosen for it. He has something to do with the cathedral that is way larger than us.
don't like it.
Sorry. It's an 800 numbers.
Right.
One of our managers has the exact ringtone. I just went into a panic attack.
Makes me think of Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
I want to try to find the fucking Han and Leia medley
Well,
theme
then,
and everything.
About the kiss.
Yeah, and everything when they kiss and everything. You're just like, I love you, I know, and that
I know, and that-
crescendo
I know.
goes and everything. I want that as my girlfriend's ringtone.
Oh, that's so
Perfect.
cute.
Can't find it though. Not usually.
The blue looks, as far as the mask, as far as the face can say, you don't really know. But his hands are constantly shifting back and forth, like he's trying to find a comfortable way to hold them. Red has been awfully quiet, which is a little odd. His head spins, revealing Red actually, and goes, "So, apocalypse and destruction, and we're gonna stop it."
Or die trying.
What he said.
I'm game.
As I thought you would be.
His head spins back in blue. I was not expecting him to say that.
You forgot what you guys were built for. You guys have been here for too long. My father knew your creator. My father was way smarter than I will ever be. He set emotions, plans that I will never understand.
Great.
Same with your grandpa.
What?
Your grandpa did the same thing.
My grandpa was nuts. What are you talking about?
He might have been nuts, but where did you end up?
What are you talking about?
Who are you now?
I'm Jakaria.
Have you been like any other Phoenix?
No, I'm Jakaria.
And right there says it. Whether it was his choice or not, he helped make you who you are today. And you're one of the keys that will help us change the future. You were created from basically Bannon. Bannon created the dragons, and the dragons created you.
Well, not necessarily.
At the end of the day, you're one of the keys too. You are who we are because of the people and the actions that we've taken.
Cool. Are we done here? Can we go back? I'm so tired.
You look half dead.
Yeah, because I almost died.
Kind of bleeding out of your gut.
Second time.
Definitely use a short
Not
rest.
dead yet.
Did you like go now?
Huh? Yeah. Go get started. Hey, Jakaria.
What?
You wanna go with them and tell your parents or tell your dad?
What?
I know you want to sleep. I'm sorry. It'll take like literally 15, 20 minutes.
Is my dad on chat?
No.
Can you talk to him?
It'll take 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
Problem solved.
Yeah, because he had dad write his name in the book.
It's actually ritual sending, yeah. Oh,
Don't you have a sending stone?
sending stone? What?
I feel like I gave you guys one of those.
No.
oh, yeah, but
Haven't heard about this.
we'll
Same.
take one.
We'll take
Cool.
one though.
That's what I need.
I feel like I
Just
gave
a
you guys.
rock of repeated sending?
I feel like I gave you
Fucking
guys-
awesome. Yeah, I would have remembered that.
I guess I did. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Um. So Blue rolls himself up to the teleportation circle, and that familiar wisp of smoke, his body vanishes.
I follow him.
You follow through.
Just let him know that I'm coming.
Got it.
You step on through, and you're in that teleportation circle. That's the
Wait, hold
the
on.
room.
Before I go through.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought about this. That room is sealed shut, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if we've unsealed it the last time we went through there. Or resealed it, rather.
They resealed it after we left the last time
Yeah.
when we just visited my family.
Yeah, when we,
Oh yeah, because you didn't have the earth.
yeah, don't have
Shaping.
Shape Earth anymore. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It's from
So I go.
You step on through, and you're greeted by something you weren't expecting. There are torches in this room now.
Yep, seems now that we've unsealed it, the residents have fully
Fine,
incorporated into the rest
yeah.
of the,
Hell yeah. Dude, that actually charged kind of fast.
Right? That's supposed to be like turbochargers. Your phone's charged in like an hour.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
97%.
Nice.
Why are there torches in here?
That would be because of me. Is you wonder, you look behind you and you see Daedric, the queen of the crown guard. Not the queen. The captain of the crown guard.
It's the dude that they went to. Did you see?
His coif of brown hair, spruce blonde mustache. Sitting in common clothes, though.
Wait, did we meet her?
Him.
Him?
He was in Westreach. He was talking with Vaughn.
It's great.
Yeah.
Love that.
He does a lot of animation.
Who are you?
Yes. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's his,
Ah,
his
yes.
design.
Uh,
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I am Daedric, former captain of the Royal Crown's Guard and defender of the king. At least I was until the coup upheaved everything.
Okay, why did you put torches in here?
Oh, we were told to.
By who?
You hear a gruff cough, or like a clearing of the throat, and you turn around again to the small entryway that leads out into the rest of the teleportation room, and you see Vaughn, but he does not look like he used to. He is completely bald. He has a glass eye. One of his arms is missing. And he's holding himself up on what looks to be the makeshift of a spear.
where are you?
She went to Hamlet.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
What?
It's a long story.
You owe me a drink with this story.
I owe a lot of people a lot of drinks.
Maybe we can drink some people under the table. But why did you put lights in here?
We found this place. We found this town as we were exiled from Freehold.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit!
So you know my family?
They took us in,
Okay.
gave us room,
Mm-hmm.
gave us beds, gave us food.
Mm-hmm.
And
How
you thought you could have the way with the place?
Hey, how long
You're not
does your
there.
transition work? Transmission.
What?
How long does his mental thing?
Telepathy?
Yeah.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, how long?
Like,
How
how far
far?
apart do we have to be?
Yeah.
If
Before
it's
it
in his
cancels.
book, anywhere on the material plane.
Oh. Jakaria,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm at Heat Pass like you said you wanted me to go.
Oh, okay.
Everything fine?
Ish. I'll get back to you later. Okay. I still don't understand why you put lights in here.
Because it's dark.
Okay.
And we're making use of this.
Use how?
Keeping watch.
Keeping watch on what?
If anything comes through.
Okay, that's actually kind of good. Makes sense. Okay, I'll excuse this. Anyways, little blue guy, follow me.
Okay. Vaughn and Daedric look at the automaton with curiously, but they don't take any action. Vaughn steps to the
Wait.
side.
I pause before I leave the room entirely. Do you guys know about the shard?
They found it, yeah. We've got that under guard too.
Thank you. You're awesome. Okay, I go.
You step out from the peak, and the stairs, or at least the path that you initially made, has been refined. There's now an actual staircase going down around the peak. The mountain has been broken out of. There's a full-on cityscape now actually out along this mountainside.
There's more people here than I thought.
Vaughn following you. Like I said,
Did you bring everybody here from West Reach?
Freehold. Yes.
Freehold? Whatever.
we gathered a lot.
The king's alive?
Westreach, those that decided to come after a demon decided to destroy the rest of the town.
Wow.
Yeah. That was not a good sight after he threw you all over off the cliff into the ocean, proceeded to eat everyone.
And where's that demon now? Do we know?
Ao's following.
Ao's? Ao. Okay. Okay. Continue. We're going to the shard.
The three of you, with Blue kind of nervously going down steps.
Can I like hold his hand and help him?
It's a big rocky hand, but he holds it. He's just
First one that I looked at, okay, that chick's pretty.
You come down to the plateau. The entryway towards Hamlet. And you see a set of guards. Which is your brother?
Bro!
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
What do you mean, son of a bitch? I'm a chick, dude.
Still a son of a bitch. He comes and gives you a big hug. He lifts you up.
Hey, bro, I gotta get and this really, really, really hurts. I almost died. Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Slaps you upside on the shoulder. Call that payback.
Why?
It's good to have you alive, though.
But I almost died, and slapping your sister is the first thing you think about?
I lost my leg for you.
Wait,
It's still just the word.
I died twice for you. What are you talking about?
He turns around. Hey, Dad! You look inside the entryway, and there are dozens of people. None of the people that you remember from Hammer. There are citizens, there are elves, there are halflings, there are a couple of satyrs, a lot of tieflings. They all are not dressed in the same garb as Hammer. They look like they came from Freehold.
Okay, are we in front of the shard?
No, you're in front of the entryway.
Okay.
Your father, Zachronus, pops his head out of the corner. He has several bags in his arms as he goes, "Hey, Firefly.
Hey, Daddy.
So I'm a little busy. Take him, yeah? Yep, I got it, Dad." And he goes right back around the corner. He's kind of been taking hold of the town. You'll see why someone wants to meet you.
Somebody wants to meet me? I don't like this. I just was in a fight. Please don't make me just feel bad. I just okay.
you proceed further down the steps, going around towards base level, and there is a doorway, a refined stone door. More guards have been placed. And the guards part ways, allowing you to go through the doors, following the lead of your brother. The three of you, the four of you, step in, and what greets you is the cavern that you saw the dragon shark, but it's lit up by torches. There are a couple of dwarves that are working around the stone, the shard. But what greets you is a human, looks to be about in his 50s, maybe mid-50s. Partially bald, but a small ponytail just at the back. Covered in tattoos. And he seems to be just overlooking everything that's going on. Your brother speaks up. Hey, boss. Guess this showed up finally. Without moving, he goes. The human, arms crossed. Seems it was a good bet to check on your sister then, huh? Yeah, we expected her to show up at some point. Is anyone else with her? Yeah, we've... Stone... person?
Who the F are you?
He turns, and it's a very slender face, amber eyes, kind of a crooked nose, a gnarled cheek. My name is Sai Pang. I am the one that is controlling what you would call the coalition.
Oh, so you're in charge of Cole's grandchild. Okay.
Yes, he contacted me and said to come here.
Why? We wanted this thing secret. The fuck you guys lighting it up with torches for?
Good to know him now. Just saying, you know. Glass half full.
It is. It's protected.
Yes.
And we are making sure that it is not found by the church.
Makes sense. Give me a second. Nihilus, Nux, Ava.
Hello.
I know she's not innocent. She went to go deal with Drogo.
Yeah, he's barking.
So good news. The teleportation seals and the shard are all protected.
What's the bad news?
Oh, okay. They have never been found, so you know they should be protected.
What's the bad?
The bad news is like a good portion of the town knows exactly about them.
Excuse me?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk through that teleporter.
Okay.
What the fuck do I see?
It's a room lit up by torches. At least the half of the repository lit up by torches. There's still that stone wall that was erected earlier, but there's a small partition that has been removed. It's lit up by torches. A lot of them are on. You as you step on through, you notice an older human, blonde, small tuft of hair, golden mustache. Familiar. You only saw him once when you were in Westreach.
Golden mustache?
Golden mustache.
Oh, I'm gonna be such a dick.
He's leaning against the wall as you pop on through. Oh, hello there.
Thinking about this,
I remember you from Westreach. You did nothing to save us.
in order for them to connect the last portal, they would have to activate the realm seal within Cathedral. And that would be
That would be playing into our plot. That'd be doing exactly what we want them to do. To activate all the realm seals. So even if they do like activate the portal to like invade us through a back door, we would have already won. So it's okay, yeah, let them. It's alright. We're fine.
2.5 foot you reaching up to 6'5" human.
I'll jump. I'll echo.
Yes.
You don't understand what you're playing with, do you?
So I'm not playing with it. I am watching it.
Who was the first one that found it?
The dwarves, the forge masters. They dug and found it.
And who do you call leader?
Zacronus? Ah,
Good answer.
you know you should never do that to another man's mustache.
I love that answer. So we wanted the secret for a reason. Why are you guys all in here?
Zacronus!
I just start screaming out loud. Get your dad here now.
Are you saying that in my head?
Yes.
Come to the shard room. My dad is busy. Just follow the fucking stairs. Get your ass down here.
You follow the stairs. They're actually well built. Like, refined. There's a city leading out of the mountain.
Like a whole ass city, yeah.
This didn't take long.
You pass by the entry to Hamlet. There's people. There's a lot. He comes out from a side wall holding what looks to be like a wooden case full of swords. Oh, hello.
My foot is like tapping on the ground.
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Drop it and come here.
Sorry, can't do that.
How many spells do I have left? I marked the spell.
Beat his ass.
No, I'm about to teleport him to me.
Do I hear this?
You get the feeling that Nux is very upset.
This is one of the most powerful things.
No.
In all of
I
the
know. I know. That's why I'm like, why the fuck is everybody in here? Okay.
Yep.
Nobody move. I'll be right back.
Hold on,
I
where
go
are
back
those?
to.
I
go
have
up.
1 second level spell left. Guess what I'm casting?
Whole person.
Vortex word.
Jesus.
Come here.
Huh.
Drop the swords and let's have a conversation.
He looks back and you see a couple of the forge masters carrying cases of swords on their own. Oh, fine. They walk on by. He puts the swords down. He sits just on the edge. You look upset.
Queen? Your daughter comes into a room that's completely lit up. That's one of the most powerful things in all of this realm.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't think to keep it secret.
We were told not to.
By whom?
The leader of the Coalition and Freedom Fighters? Have you not heard of them?
When do I catch up? Because I am like making my way back to them. Just let me know.
Next, don't kill my father.
You have a little bit.
No, I haven't met him yet. I know Cole isn't running the coalition, despite,
He said that you were being heroes, and we would be justified in helping. This is what we're doing.
heroes is a term of justification for those that don't agree with us or agree with us. We're only heroes in your eyes.
You saved my life and my family. And what's left of the city of Hammer, that's heroic by my eyes.
Yes, but we are now talking about the end of times, my friend.
And that's exactly what he said.
I go to pat his knee.
Isn't that?
Oh, you're gonna have such a long
It's-
talk with
it's
your
literally
daughter. You're gonna have a long talk with your daughter.
By this point, you show up.
Like, I know you're coming up, so I'm just like, have fun.
Next.
I didn't scold him. That's your job. I love you.
You're busy. I'll scold you later. Let's go.
I told you I was doing something.
Where is the leader of the coalition?
Come with me. Follow me. And I kind of tug you along.
Nihilus, where the fuck are you?
I'm coming along. I'll just be right behind.
Yeah, I need you to come meet someone
I'm
with us.
exploring this, alright?
No. Come here. I want you to come meet someone.
Making sure this is all integral.
I need you to probe his mind.
I guess, alright.
Thank you.
You step on through.
Yep. And then I'm gonna expect the other chamber to make sure that for signs of tampering with the portal structure.
Okay. Step on through. Aldi.
Joining up. Always squadding up.
I'm going to assume Ava does too.
Ava
I get
does too.
slightly excited seeing a bird person. Like Birdman.
Everyone.
Wait a second.
Everyone's still holding together
We've
as a group.
talked today, haven't we?
No, I haven't seen you in like 3 days.
You're
Oh,
not
wow.
there. Remember? I tugged you along to go meet the leader
I
of
thought we were
coalition.
like
Nope.
No.
I tugged you along to go
Going
meet
down.
leader of
They're coming through on
coalition.
the very peak, and they're coming out.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll do that when we.
Nothing's wrong with the portals. Nothing's wrong with anything. The only thing that's different are the torches and the guards.
Well, at least there are gods. I'm happy about that, at least.
At least you are.
You all proceed for a couple of minutes down the steps. You two reach the base first and go into the Shard Cavern, where you Nux, you see that the dwarves are digging around the crystal, but they're not disturbing it. You see Blue is already making headway into something near it.
Who's the leader of the Forge Masters again? We knew him. I knew him.
Her.
Her? Yeah, it was a her.
Yeah.
She's a little badass.
She's there.
I like her. This crystal's name was too, right? It's also the only largest dragon crystal we found other than Cece's.
Well, Cece was herself and the crystal itself.
Now she is, she's back to being herself. So this is our last,
Other than, Kotok.
yeah, and Hogoth.
No,
they're their
not
own,
Kotok, Holgoth.
Yeah.
Because Holgoth is a crystal itself.
Well, all of them are their own crystals, yeah.
Miss DL.
Miss Deal. Hey, Miss Deal.
You see her digging away. Aside from the other dwarves and the human watching over all of this, she looks up. Oh, oi! Nice to see you again. Sorry, I'm a little bit busy. She
No.
goes right back to digging.
Nice to see you. Can we pull you aside from your work for a minute?
Afraid not.
Why not?
The human speaks up. Because we're in the end game.
Okay, who are you?
Nihilus! Where
Eventually,
the fuck are you?
the other three.
As he says we're in the end game, I'm just like,
The other three show up.
This guy stole my fucking line.
yo, come here.
Right, yeah.
Right? Motherfucker!
Sorry, I got distracted.
It's okay.
Home portals, neither were portals.
You and portals.
He turns. He is covered head to toe with tattoos.
Are they magical?
Hard to tell. Looks to be about in his 50s, though. I told you. I'm head of the coalition. I took over after your Cole decided to leave.
Fine. Why are you... Do something before I set something on fire.
Yeah.
He digs into his back pocket and pulls out a small parchment with a 4-pointed star.
Question.
That doesn't mean shit.
Lucaria, before you light him on fire, what is endgame?
Endgame is making sure the gods don't survive.
So your endgame is different from our endgame, and I need you to understand the position that we're in.
I understand your position. I understand that you've been...
Gods can
Going-
survive whether we want to fight them or not. The thing is whether we survive. The endgame is making sure we're okay.
And that's exactly what we're doing. I know all of you. Wouldn't be the head of the coalition if I wasn't Mr. Nuximar. Or as you like to go by a different name. I know you, Mr. Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
First and only born son of the Iran family that was killed for being despots and blasphemers. Mr. Karya, son of Zakronis.
Please don't call me Mr. Correa. You don't know me like that. You actually don't even get to say my name.
He looks over at Ava. The first and second born of the Astor family, in leagues with the church and building a broad army of weapons. The only surviving Kenku that came out of Northreach after being purged by the Flame Wielders. I know all of you, and I've been doing this a lot longer than any of you.
You obviously don't know enough about me then.
No, you're an outlier, which is odd. You just showed up one day.
You also apparently know more about my family than I do. Thanks for telling me they're dead. Ah, that's a good news.
I just what?
Where's a drink? I need a drink to this. This is good.
Whoa! I thought you
this
stopped
is
drinking.
wonderful.
I'm gonna pull out my
All
flask
the members
for
of
you.
our group just like go to talk to Nihilus, and he's
Like,
just
whoa, whoa,
like,
whoa,
"Your
whoa."
family's dead." He's like, good riddance.
Ah,
I'm done.
yes.
I'm
So,
just gonna pull
I
out
didn't
my
have
flask
any
and
other
toss it to you.
siblings, and my parents
drinking
are
them.
dead.
It's some strong shit.
So good thing family's dead. Yes, we.
Oh, gods, yes.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, they sold him to the church, so yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They
Yeah.
sold me for
But
a
like, does that
PowerPoint.
really warrant a drink, Nihilus? Like,
Yes.
okay, don't go crazy, because remember what happened with so and so, disappeared. That's all I'm gonna
You
say.
did that knock into the beer bottle. I was like, dude, that was crazy.
I would have been impressed myself.
Or
I bet that
drinking.
wouldn't
have
You alright? Raise your arms.
He took it hard.
That's his reaction.
Yeah,
to
that was
taking a small swig from my glass. It's just like, oh,
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
what
In-game-
is this?
In-game, that was my first drink in months.
Oh my gosh.
I
Are
like
you
to think that
okay?
whatever was
I
in
mean,
it-
that
Swigs, rotten ale, just God, not good.
whatever's in there.
That was
is
bad.
just-
That was
it's
really bad.
90%
I mean, that is
alcohol.
piss water.
Go watch.
Jesus, what is
What is this?
Gasoline?
Straight alcohol.
Had a good aftertaste though.
Yeah.
It's pleasurable, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got some
I'm just like-
blackberry overtones.
Oh,
So,
rough on the way down.
We all like take a swig of it.
It's on the way out.
Cheers, Nihilus.
even though I hated this shit, sure, I'll take a swig.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sure all of you have plenty of questions.
Hey, Nihilus.
No, we don't have questions. Well, yes, we have
they suffer?
questions.
No, no,
But-
Nihilus.
Sidetrack.
Probe his brain. You'll know more.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
But anyways, why are you in here?
What's your name?
Endgame. What?
Pang.
Why
Where
are
are you
you
from?
fucking with the crystal?
Pang.
Saipeng.
Originally, if you want your
Yeah,
listeners to be
pain in my
specific,
ass sounds about right.
If you really want to be specific, I come from Monastery.
Monastery.
Surprised you guys haven't found that yet. It's a little, I guess, what you'd kind of assume is your own town here, up in the mountains in World Crown. Was raised as a monk, following the scriptures of some forgotten lineage that never really had any meaning, until I found something that didn't make sense. Why is it that history stopped at 500 years?
Eh.
I see that no one here has an answer.
I do.
I don't really care. You never answered my question.
I'm answering your question. It's a little long.
Are you sure? Because I don't have the patience. I am tired. I almost
agree.
died. I want to go to bed. So answer the question quick before I burn shit.
Hey,
You asked me where I'm from. I'm answering.
I'm gonna go get the ship.
It's a long ways away.
It's through the teleporter, back out through the town, grab the ship, and then we'll fly back.
It's gonna take you at least a couple weeks to get back here.
I'm assuming that's where we're meeting up here, right?
You're all at the Dragon Shard right now, talking to Saipang.
But once I come back, I'm guessing Blue will be able to hook up the communications because it's gonna take 2 weeks to get back.
Maybe.
So, who is gonna go get the ship? gonna take a couple weeks to get back here. So
I need bed, sleep, and food.
then tell
Probably
your
more
father
wine.
to get you set up with a room here, and I'll be back.
Saiping turns back around.
Saipeng, we have so many more questions for you, but this man right here, Nihilus, is going to ask them.
Have fun.
Not necessarily. Ask, more like.
Give.
Yeah. Just let me know. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get the ship and Kotak and CC.
Okay.
This might help.
You want a companion to go with you?
He's gonna need somebody to steer. Go with him.
Oh yeah, you do fly the ship. Shit. Yeah, come on.
Two of you leave. Nihilus, you focus
This
on the
is
Saipang.
Hey, I haven't seen you in like 3 days.
He
Yeah, I haven't
looks
seen
at
you
you,
in 3
and
days.
there's this
Why did everybody die?
air of
I don't know.
just sheer
I was-
confidence
Oh
about it.
yeah, you didn't really see. There's a gold factory.
You probe into his
I
head,
saw some gold.
Yeah, but there's. big
and
gold
what you
down
see is
They do
almost, for lack of a better term,
Yeah.
basically a
there. We
film.
might have to use this at some point.
A
But
quick
there's,
reel of
There's like 3 robots.
what he was trying to say in
that, help
words,
keep guard of that stuff.
but more so in memories.
So
Is it the ones that we met?
yeah,
Glad he's
one of
making
them's
this
coming
easy
back.
for
One,
me
the
and himself.
blue red ones, they all have different pieces. We're in game talking.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to have exposition.
Sorry.
You go through some of his childhood. He was being honest. He was in the mountains. He was trained as a monk. He found hidden scriptures in a hole in the wall in a cave.
Sounds familiar.
That detailed the forgotten aspect of a god war between Bannon and Moore.
Definitely sounds familiar.
He tried to explain this to his mentors, but was outcasted. He wandered the nation for several years until he found his way into Freehold, where he joined the Royal Knights, protected the king and the royal family for several decades. He then retired and decided to move east, try to get the simple farmer life, where he then came across how twisted the East was, just based on religion, and how that they were still so focused on the concept of Bannon. He tried to start up a gang that was quashed. He was tortured. He was maimed. He was interrogated mercilessly. He was interrogated personally by Pope Gregory from about 30 years ago. Not 30 years ago, 20 years ago. He was released, beaten and broken, where he was picked up by Cole. Cole was looking for specific people to try and help other innocents. Cole took off, Saipang took over, and things started unfolding rapidly as he was dealing with more elves from Midtree. They were trying to deal with a certain imbalance within the church. As he was trying to get away with a certain person that he oddly enough avoids thinking about, all you know is that it was a child. He ran in through the sewers of Cathedral with a couple of his men, where he came across 4 people: a female elf, a male gnome, a male human, and a black centaur. Where he managed to work out a plane jump spell and jump into the Feywild temporarily, where he met members of a group, what you know as what he was told were the Silver Wolves. He was ported back into the material plane, and he made quick movements within his own group to enlist more freedom fighters. And the coalition in the past 8 months has grown continent-wide. All of which, during that time frame, he has gathered more and more information about this hidden history that was lost the past 500 years and heard exploits of your group's tales and exploits and victories, as well as the wanton destruction that followed. All of which leads to the current point, where he was expecting your group to show up at some point.
Hi, that's us.
Hello. We did the thing.
You focus out of his mind. I hope that explains everything a little bit easier.
Thank you for making that really easy on me. You've done this before, haven't you?
Oh, I haven't. Why are you?
To answer your question in a very simple way put, I am your friend.
All right.
Okay, then why are we flaunting this right now? Because
Because we're going to use this as a way to not only... One option is to make sure that the seals are maintained, as I've defined. The other option is to turn into a weapon.
great.
To use the boundless magic energy to not only destroy the gods at their core, but to remove them from existence.
Great. So more barbaricness. Got it.
Honestly, the only reason we had it sealed to begin with is because we were afraid of encroaches from malevolent forces through the seals. But if the portals are reliant on the activation of the seals themselves, then if they were to use the portals to gain a backdoor into our base of operations, then they would just be advancing our own ends. So we win.
So we win.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I have sleepers within Cathedral. However, I have lost communication with them in the past week.
Oh God.
We should look at that.
Okay, this is going to break my brain. I'm already probably in internal bleeding, hemorrhage, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to bed.
Go get some rest then.
Shut up.
I know, I'm trying. You
Gotta
guys are
go
just
build
throwing
something.
important shit at me.
I got like
Constantly,
2 or 3 weeks to
and I need to
build.
process this.
I'm gonna build something.
What?
I don't know, but I have 2 or 3 weeks to get back to you guys. I'm going to sit and ponder. I'm going to spend the rest of my gold.
I'm gonna. Oh, and yeah, because my gold is still on the ship, isn't it? Yeah. If you and I'm like,
I'm coming back with everything. I'll be there.
don't touch my gold. Oh, make sure my dragons are okay.
Do you want me to go into your room then?
Oh, my dragons are probably out of the room. They're probably hanging with Kotok or Seedy.
Then I'll make sure they're fine.
Okay.
I'll get this ship over there.
Okay. I'm going to bed, bro.
Yeah.
Where can I sleep?
Kept your room.
Okay, good.
Oh, that is true.
Okay, can you carry me?
That's a good one.
Please carry me.
That's not bad.
Pretty,
You did a
pretty,
ton
pretty,
to
pretty,
aid
pretty,
me
pretty,
with
please. And you're strong enough. You love me. I saved your life.
Hey, Vaughn. I got it.
Roll a d8.
Excuse me.
Was it a 1?
Roll a d8.
What?
What?
He's on guard duty.
Plus your charisma.
It does have automatic.
Okay. That makes sense. Butt stuff.
I don't. You're okay. So you're missing an arm.
Who is?
Vaughn.
Oh, that's fine. I'm missing 2 limbs. I'm still fine.
He comes over. Lifts you by your waist.
His one arm still works.
Okay, that works too.
Just because I'm missing an arm doesn't mean I'm not weak.
No, I was just wondering how you were going to pick me up. It kind of boggled my mind.
You adapt when it comes to
Wow.
combat. Same thing for life.
Wow.
This is my other dude.
But
Wow.
he takes you back up to
So
Hamlet.
you don't go last.
The citizens, the people there see you, a lot of which were from Hammer. They wave and smile
Roll one, still
and greet you in very positive air. As Vaughn's carrying you, you know they hear all they talk about.
Why?
Well, you and your friends. You've all been doing great things. May not seem like it.
I don't think so. I don't feel like it. Considering several towns have turned to dust since we left them.
It's not your fault. Saipangs explained it to all of us. There were 4 people that were causing issues after. They were following you to make it seem like you were the bad guys. What you've been doing is good.
Thanks.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of tried to take on a demon and almost an arm in the process. So, there's that. How's Freehold, do you know?
I haven't been back.
That's great.
A desolate crater. That's how Freehold is.
I mean, considering they had my face on a wanted poster, no, I have not been back.
You can blame the Almakir family for that. Yeah, that's a straight fight.
Great, so is my name free or not?
After what happened in Westreach, all that was rescinded.
Huh.
Then the coup.
Then the coup. What's coup?
The Almakir family. Yeah. They took their finances, shut off the trade within Freehold. All of a sudden, started attacking, keeping the simple folk away. But they ransacked the Quartz Cathedral. They have the king. They have been bound by having his family in chains, and they make the calls.
Oh, he was such a good king too. Why would they do that?
You were nice.
I tried to look into that myself. Almost got me killed.
Great.
All I got was it had something to do with some dark shit.
Was the Amakura family the ones in charge of the
They were the
treasury?
Bank. They were the bank.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So they shut down the bank.
The Amakura family were those elves people, right, in charge of the bank?
Mhm.
I knew there was something shady about them.
The only thing I found out before I ended up getting ousted, something that happened outside the city. Some demon mark referencing Demogorgon.
Demigorgon?
Yeah.
What's a Demigorgon?
Make a religion check.
Which I'm
What
most
is-
likely
what is-
going
what is
to
a
fail.
Demogorgon? It's more like, who is Demogorgon?
That's actually a dirty 20.
Nice. Demogorgon is a demon prince from the abyss. He is the king of madness, the purveyor of destruction, the grand deceiver. And his only end goal is to try and bring destruction to the material plane by any means necessary.
Wait, you're telling me that a prince of the abyss
Is that what he is?
is here in the material plane?
I mean, but I doubt it. Nothing's happened yet. I don't know what they're doing. I just know that they all of a sudden took over the city. They are now the governing party in Freehold. That's all I know.
Okay, let's stop talking about this because I think I'm going to start bleeding from my ears.
That's why I'm trying to get you to your room.
Okay.
Just filling you in on what you missed out here.
It just sounds like more problems to me.
The world's full of problems.
Tell me about it.
Well, the world is supposed to have less problems, not more.
He does take you to your room. It's been cleaned. In fact, decorated. Your bed has a nice plush blanket on it. A down mattress. Several little miniatures look like sculpted out of either wood or stone of you and your friends are on a small mantelpiece.
Cute.
Several letters are kind of like tossed in a pile on the side of your room. Long, set you down. Kind of crack your shoulder. All right. Get some rest.
Wait, will you stay with me?
I'll do one up. Nihilus.
Hey, I'm sorry. Okay. Do you mind if we just cuddle on my bed?
I can do it.
Same. Please and thank you.
Nihilus. You're still in the cavern. Saipang is watching over the excavation. Is there anything you wish to do? As Drakaria is being carried away by Vaughn.
Well, since we're not tired and we don't feel a need to sleep, we're gonna go to our quarters and start investigating of all the goings on that have been happening around here. And as I smoothly transition to my normal accent, I just gotta get a lay of the land because it's been a while since we've been in Hamlet.
Okay.
So we're just gonna kind of reconnect. And do some subtle upgrades.
Okay.
I am going to, and hold me accountable to this, finish the map
Finish the map.
for Hamlet.
Okay. You come to know that while you were gone, the Forge Masters and some of the architects took your plans and evolved them, taking the aqueduct system and actually revitalizing it and improving on it. They have an ergonomic system.
Not just a straight shot from the nearest river to us, but like a series of like lifts and everything. Like a proper water system, yeah.
They have managed to utilize some of the offcast of arcane energy coming from the Dragon Shard as ways to actually improve their own magics. A lot of the armors have been improved from the armorers, have been refined. They have a full weapon foundry going with what looks to be reinforced ironworks. They have a full hydroponics of a massive greenhouse, fully functioning. They have a large amount of goats that they are using for sundry other means.
Perfect mountainous livestock, yeah. Just fucking, here's a mountainside, have fun.
Surprisingly, you come to find that they have managed to wrangle some wyverns and train them and use them as forward scouts within the entirety of the heat pass.
Make it a wyvern.
I'm like,
I'm not, but
yeah.
a wyvern.
With the
dragon
nostalgia
has
back in
eyes,
my
but their
in
front
our
arms
previous
are
adventures, I'm like, are you
six
guys sure that's a good idea? I
They
remember the last time we tried to
six limbs.
tame a wyvern. We tried to make a wyvern our friend. Yeah, that did not end well.
You know,
Well, there's
you
multiple-
take note
yeah,
that
there's a-
Quillhand, the ranger that you met while first coming into the heat pass, actually has a full band of wanderers, as he calls them, that have been managing the majority of the heat pass, keeping away everyone from the east, making way through the main highway, as well as reaffirming more balance within the heat pass itself.
Taking in refugees also as well.
Yes, a lot of refugees that came from the southwest.
Maybe a straggling few from Halan, I hope as well.
And actually taking in some refugees from the east, at least of recent,
from
the deep hills, from what you can gather.
from Heft.
Yes.
Good.
The city is very well built and organized, if at all in a rather what's the term I'm looking for? Industrious boom.
Yeah, very quick.
You notice that a couple of the citizens, a good portion of the citizens, seem to be rolling through town on shoes with wheels.
Excuse me, what?
They got some
I love
Heelys?
Yep.
Yo. This town's on another level.
Dude, they got goats and
Heelys. Goats and Heelys.
Oh
they
my
got,
god!
They got the goats pulling Heelys.
Yeah.
Wish.
There's a
In the
town
hydroponics?
There's a town in Italy that one of the main ways of getting around is hand-driven like basket carts.
Nice.
Just like on wooden sleds and stuff, just like having two dudes push you around from like the top of the hill down to the bottom.
That's
they have
awesome.
trucks bring up the sleds and stuff. Yeah, like wooden toboggans and stuff. Absolutely fantastic. I'm imagining it like that, but with like shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, shoes and wheels.
There are several familiar folk that you come across. Specifically, the Braun Anvil family has completely removed themselves from Freehold and have taken hold in Hamlet.
I feel like you're like Jack, and you're like, what's this? What's this?
Yes, bullshit everywhere.
There's
What's
something
this?
everywhere. What's this? What's this? I recognize you there.
And you actually have a few hands that have started working on your map.
Excellent.
You two.
Hmm.
While you have returned through the teleportation circle back into the deep hills, into the undercroft of Heft,
Oh shit, where's the captain?
you make your way topside, and the Argonaut's gone.
Fuck. Okay. Light.
Yeah.
You need to seal off this area.
That was our intention. We wait for you to come back.
Thanks.
Are your friends returning?
No. We are now starting to make our journey over to the communication hub that Blue is now setting up.
Understood.
At the moment of time, when we call upon you, you will have to use the teleportation circle inside your own area and come to the meeting as well.
Understood.
I'd like you to be able to meet the figures of the world so you can also understand what you're defending.
Very well.
We got a ship to grab.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. Where is it?
That's a good question.
You were just on it.
As your
Hands?
There. Not on it anymore.
Fail to see how that relates to right now.
Okay.
Topside, you leave the foundry and make your way towards north of Heft, where you at least remember where you last left your ship.
If you can,
Mm.
don't stop making golems.
We're not going to. You make your way out a little bit, and there's some serious destruction.
Oh, yeah. He fucked up that town, didn't he?
There's dead bodies, but mostly of Townsguard. Very, very few civilians. A couple of pirates ended up losing their lives in this raid.
Is there anyone alive?
Civilians.
I got a terrible thing. We need to move all these bodies down to the forge. And then, I would suggest let's put out the town.
Oh my
Let's
god.
make sure the town is decent, and then we'll leave.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Deal and deal.
Why are we moving the bodies?
I'm not a good person anymore.
I never was to begin with.
And at this point,
Chaotic.
I care more about the people that are alive than the people that have fallen.
Seems like a good enough reason to me, I suppose.
We'll just leave it at that.
Fair enough.
You spend a little bit of time.
I get the townsfolk to help.
Of
take out the fires, move dead bodies to a certain spot. They don't know why they're moving their bodies to a certain spot, but I will then open the door and get White too.
Albie, as you are helping, you notice that there is a startlingly high number of Kenku corpses. All have chains and collars on them.
Jeez.
A lot of the townsfolk look at you with peculiar eyes. Some explain that, how are you free? And you quickly get the grasp that the majority of the workforce in this town, at least recently, was all Kenku. Like canaries in a mine. They were used as fodder.
I'm just gonna get real quiet. We're moving all these bodies and stuff.
Amongst the citizens, there are a few what you would assume were people from Northreach that you were somewhat familiar with that have stayed behind. They felt really, really off about what they did. It seems that Captain Argos is on a full-on tirade to try and find his target, and he doesn't really care for any collateral damage.
Yeah, I figured so.
Sounds about right.
They didn't feel quite right, so they're helping the citizens. They at least want them to be okay, so they're helping out as well.
That's nice.
And he was fine with you guys just staying behind?
We weren't exactly feeling upright with the way that the Captain has been considering stuff. Sure, home is gone, but home is where you make it, right? So the ship's always been a home, and the Argonaut's always been home. And all of a sudden, he's blood drunk and wanting to find whoever the hell he's finding. We kind of gave up on that. We were simple dock workers. We're not battle hardened. We're not hard boiled. We're just people. It's not fair to have this town destroyed for his shit. So we're doing what we can, you know.
That I do. Next, I think it's very possible that this captain could end up being a problem. He's going on tirades like this. Who knows what could influence him to do what? Just something to keep in the back of our minds.
Yes. If he does not show up to the meeting, when we call everyone, then we will know his position that revenge is more important to him than saving the world. We will address it at that time. But at the moment, let him be a person. Let him relish in his own feelings, and hopefully he does not make the worst decision of destroying the world before we get a chance to stop it.
One can only hope.
But as of right now, he is gone.
Indeed he is.
Crew!
Yeah?
If you feel so bad about what you have done, then your job from here on out is to help make this town prosper.
That's what we're doing. We're already a step ahead of you, mate.
Good on you. Albie, not to sound rude, but we have larger items to deal with.
Yeah. Carrying onward.
I leave a sending scroll with the robots. We board the ship.
You find the ship. It's a little bit further out than what you remember. But it does ascend. There's no damage. Kotak and CD are on deck.
That ship is my baby at this point.
Kotak seemed to have calmed down. He's still a little on the wary side for the most part. Like he's expecting some shit to go down. CD still has that smile on her face.
I notice it.
Make an insight check if you'd like.
I think noticing you notice it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, she's had that smirk this whole time.
For what?
I don't know. She said something about seeing the future and that this meant that the future was happening. It was a long time ago.
Insight 12.
Kind of hard to gauge.
See,
She's- Oh.
why are you smiling at death and destruction?
It's sad. Yes, but this is necessary for us to succeed.
Coming from the person that couldn't see the future?
I can see it now. Clear as day. And we're going to win.
Just because you say that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
I do. Because I've seen it. And we will win.
Well, CD, I certainly hope you're right.
Have faith.
You ready to get this shit flying?
Let us sail.
Varen and
Live.
Gaius are asleep.
Varys, Guy, Ava.
Ava and Dubane. Dubane's not.
Dubane.
Dubane is. You catch him, and what you catch is very, very worrisome. He is not resting.
No.
He is drawing, and he's drawing the same face over and over and over and over. It's his wife,
Who'd you see when you were on the other side?
Yeah.
his wife Martha, who is a very stern but warm-hearted female dwarf.
I'm assuming I
You
know
know.
her, yeah. Dubane,
No answer.
are you going to see this story finish? Or do you want to go see her?
Kind of hard to gauge at this point, boy.
Don't call me a boy. I've been with
He's older than you are!
been with you just as long. If you want to go see her, you let me know right now or I will end this. It is unfair of you what they have done to you. But you're the one that brought everyone back. You're the only one that could. If you no longer want to be here, you're one of my closest and oldest friends. Of all people, you have done the good fight. You have won the battle.
Tell me. Would you do anything to bring your loved ones back?
I used to think that. But as this journey has continued to go on, I can't do a single fucking thing for my loved ones. The decisions, the past, it is what it is. The only choice that I have now is the present. I can't change the future. I can't change the past. Dubane, you need to make a choice. It is unfortunate that they brought you back when you finally found your happiness. Dubane, I care enough about you to send you back to that happiness. But I've already made the choice to see this through. You need to make that own choice. I miss everyone. I miss Freda. I miss Ballerine. I miss Fortin. I miss all of my family as much as you do. But only you can make this choice. I love you enough to help you find your happy ending.
You notice he's thinking long and hard. If you were given an offer, would you take it?
Offer for what, my friend?
To have them back.
Do you want to hear my honest answer? No. Because having them back here in this world means nothing else. Where they are now, they're meant to be where they are. The more and more I try to fight fate, the more and more I try to fight time, the more I realize this power is given is not meant for me to change it. I love my family with everything a part of me. But unfortunately, I can't go see them. Dubane, you don't have that option. You have been chosen by Moore, but Moore also gave you the gift of seeing your family. Now it's your choice to decide. It is not bad to choose them. It is not wrong. It is not fair. It's not fair for either of us. It's not fair for any of us that have gone on this journey. Because beings that are bigger than us have chosen our fate. You're at the moment of now to choose your fate. I know your wife misses and loves you.
Takes his beard, cleans his face. Alright. I want to see this through. So what you'd want?
And as soon as it's done, you'll see her again.
He gathers up his paintings. I count on it.
Be the man that she married.
Let's get busy.
Wait. Let's do this. I'll be set sail!
Doing.
Your ship turns west and heads along a headwind, but heads west towards the heat pass.
So this is a heat pass.
For the next 2.5 weeks, I would like you guys to plan what you'd like to have happen, what you'd like to work on, what you'd like to be to figure out.
Who we need to contact.
You have 2.5 weeks of time. As we come to a close to a gripping story, we're gonna level up.
Level up, level up.
So please,
Level up.
you have some decisions to make, boy.
No, I just sent him something that you may hate, but I'm pretty sure I just gave him an idea. But this says that screamed Nux all over it. That's why I sent you that, Anthony.
Literally just reading the title. Yep, that's.
It screamed Nux all over it. I'm like, okay, there we go.
Oh.
So,
Sorry, babe.
Why am I
I like that.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you.
so then, everyone, which direction are we going? Which way are we leveling up?
Does Kotak want to make me a warlock?
He does not want to make bonds with anybody.
Damn.
Where is it?
He's
That's kinda sick.
he just really does not want to.
Where's my screen?
The thing is you cannot make attack rolls with this weapon until it is unrestrained. So that's the thing. As soon as you have something restrained, you're basically stuck to that one thing, which isn't terrible
No.
because that thing is restrained and you're not. But still,
Especially if you were a tank character, you could just walk up.
I'm a tank, so
Oh no. So
I rolled with. I was leveling up while we were doing that thing, and I went rogue.
Why isn't it?
I think his
Why is
in-game
it
reason
not
for that
intelligent?
is after seeing all the tank moves, he's kind of
Could
fallen
have
back into
cooking,
that like,
making reason like
this is
Wes.
fucked
Right?
up. I'm in this for myself.
I'm surviving the end of
Yeah,
this.
I'm surviving this because somebody has to.
There has
Okay.
to be one of
Okay.
me.
So, with that, David, what are your stats right now? I need to update our character class.
Yeah.
So we're at level
What all do
16
you
right
need?
now, going to 17, right?
We are 16 going 17. We are reaching high level game.
What all do you need from me?
Let's see. You are currently what are your levels each?
Monk
druid.
6, 2 druid, 9 rogue.
Should I
Monk
do
6
sorcerer or bard?
Drew.
What level for each?
Druid,
Druid 2
Druid
Well, I
two?
have 12,
and rogue 9.
sorcerer 4, bard right now.
So it'd be 5 bard or 13th sorcerer.
What's your AC?
21.
Bard.
Okay, your HP.
123.
Nice.
Yeah, we've rolled a 5 on my
5th level bard
level up.
grants you a
movement
higher bardic
speed?
inspiration die. And
45.
it also gives
Proficiency,
you a bond of inspiration.
6.
Ooh.
It's a good proficiency bonus.
Proficiency is near maximum.
Mm.
13.
What's your initiative?
4.
Okay. Spell DC? That'll be in your magic since you're a druid now.
Yeah, let me see. Never really played as a. Where would I find that?
Should be in your spell list.
Ah, okay.
If you're 13th level sorcerer, you
Oh,
do
here
get
we go.
access to your
Save
7th
DC, is
level
that what you're
spells.
saying?
Spell DC.
Like I
Or
get
your
a.
save
Oh.
DC, yes.
Okay, yeah, then 18.
Which means if
Damn.
you're also bard,
Yeah.
you'll probably take.
That
So
means,
yeah, it
your,
says-
that means your stunning fist is crazy.
That
Is that
means you'd
something
have
I have?
one 8th level
Stunning
spell.
fist?
You should if you're high enough and
Well, I already-
Well, I had the
level
level,
monk.
yeah.
I have access to them.
You should have
Yeah,
stunning.
and
You
out
should
of
have
the-
stunning strike.
Yeah.
I already have access to those levels. Does that mean I just gain another
Uh,
spell? Is the question.
Are you heading out?
It's about that time. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I would. gain
I'll have to
another
look.
spell.
Yeah, I think I'm reading that right, just to be sure on it. I was just looking right here.
Spells.
Save DC.
Yep. Save DC. Spell attack is 10.
I'm not even sure if I should go into Warlock or Sorcerer right now.
Oh.
If I do another level on Warlock, that's another.
I forget we built
Spell
something
score
that's
increase.
crazy with this thing.
Okay,
Damage-
question.
Damage on
Let's
damage.
see here.
I can't
So
remember
I
what
have.
it is.
It's his.
Is it this?
Primal-
cantrip.
It's the cantrip Primal Savagery, which is your natural weapon as a monk.
Right.
That at 4d10
As
your
of the
seventh
last
level.
level.
as of this this
Yeah, 'cause
current
you're
level
good,
now,
yeah.
your cantrips are now 4 times your dice.
So 4d10 plus your
Forgot
sneak
about that.
attack,
4 Eldritch
which
Blasts.
is 5d6
Nice, yeah.
plus your normal weapon.
What level
For
spell
one
is
attack.
Fireball?
So yeah,
Right,
it's the
and then you can
cantrip.
flurry of blows after that.
Yes.
And that's busted. Yeah. Okay.
You do,
I was
yes.
trying to remember that.
You have some of the highest DP we have in the group.
I was showing him my other
Yeah.
character and just rolling on bad news.
Mm-hmm.
The,
Bad news is nuts.
I did 2 attacks in like 2 full attacks in a row, like 2 full actions in a row.
120 damage.
Yeah, the first one was with my 3 sneak attack dice and the 2 hits was 60 damage,
Mhm.
and the second one was 59.
Yep.
Busted. It is so much fun.
Okay. What are
Yeah,
your
what else you
what are your saves?
Strength 8, Dex 11, Con 3, Charisma 1, Wisdom 5, Intelligence 0.
Got it. I'll go over the skills next time.
If you want to, I can also just hand this to you and you can just read down them.
Nah, it's fine.
That's
It's very easy to auto-calculate. Yeah.
yeah. That's why I love D&D Beyond. Is you just this is my level and it's like
Yep. And here you go.
I have a
What?
plus
choices do you
16
have?
to stealth. That's absurd.
That's rogues. That's rogues.
That is, but that's not even my only plus 16 skill.
Epney,
I
which direction you going?
don't know yet. If I go 5th level sorcerer, I get another spell. You said I can switch meta magic, which is great.
I'm okay with.
But fighter, I'm 7th level, so if I take 8th level, I get an ability score increase.
So that's where I'm at too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the hardest things to pick, is when it's between
Ability
an ASI
score or
and
feat.
something
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
Well, that too, yeah, doing ASI versus feat. But,
Versus level up in another branch.
yeah, that's tough.
You can certainly say no. Can I build a weapon? I haven't opened a tomb slot.
Sure.
I'm supposed
You
to
have
give you
2.5
back the spell. I'm sorry. There you go. I gave it back to you before I went on the ship.
Okay, we'll just make that a yeah.
Sure. You have 2.5 weeks. I'm sure you can build something with your workforce of
I
4
have
use.
fairy fire.
I'll send you ideas. But are you okay with what I did tonight?
Yeah.
I wanted to incorporate all of the story that you have done into.
You've done exactly what I expected you to do.
I get sick.
Which is you are tying everything together that I've given you, which is exactly what my end game was.
I was waiting for that.
It's rad.
Oh.
There's a lot.
Oh.
So during this entire game that we've been playing, you guys have been seeing plot threads. Everything's now coming to an end. All these plot threads are now coming together.
Ableth and all the people that he has under the water, who come up from the edge of the cathedral. The one person I'm trying to find that you probably don't predict. The Beholder.
Oh, Kavarn's gone.
I know.
He is long fucking gone. He doesn't want any part of this.
Kavarn lives on this world.
Mm-hmm.
Kavarn's not stupid either.
No, he's not. So he knows exactly where he can be to hide himself.
But I'm also reaching out to him.
You can try.
How do you think everyone else is going to react when they see the holder walk in the door?
Freak the
Stop!
Freak the hell out.
Everyone stop! I don't like him either, but you need to stop right now.
Okay,
Dude,
so
got
we
into it
will.
with him. We're just going forth and just like.
I'm going to kill you. Stop.
Okay, we will hang on to your piece then.
Yeah.
Hallie, which way are you going?
Either one is really good for you.
I know.
This is what happens when you synergize classes.
What's your
Everything you go just
What's your
works.
ability scores?
She currently has a 25 charisma, 12 wisdom, 17 intelligence, 19 con.
Where do you get 25 charisma from?
No, 20. Said,
You
I
said 25.
Yeah.
I'm probably seeing the modifier and I just tossed it in. 20 charisma, 12 wisdom, 17 intelligence, 19
18
con.
intelligence.
18?
18.
19 con because of the necklace of
Okay.
19
12
con.
dexterity and 8 strength. I am not strong.
12
If
dex,
you
8
take
strength.
either bard or sorcerer, though, you're gonna get more spells, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, her spell list just keeps
Your
going up.
Yeah, your sorcerer list, you get another sorcerer point, which is decent. Bard, you get your font of inspiration.
Font of inspiration is pretty useful.
You don't get a feat at the level. You're enough in ability scores where you could take another subclass, but I don't think it would be useful for you.
Not a lot of classes work unless she
Exactly.
tries to jump into Warlock, which really wouldn't help
And
her in
that's-
any way.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on which warlock it is. It also depends on what she's trying to do. Infernal warlock, I can understand because the whole
Yeah,
fire.
and then it depends on which subclass she gets, because at level 1 you pick a subclass, and not a lot of subclasses work.
Not inherently.
At least story wise, it's
Yeah.
like in order to have a patron in the Warlock, you need to have a certain contract.
Exactly.
So it's like it wouldn't work with Hexblade because
No, and she also wouldn't like it. There's no use for that, you know. I'm
the
only thinking infernal or like maybe genie, because genie warlock for her would actually be pretty.
But you guys
decent.
haven't come across Jins.
Like 100%. I know. I'm just trying to think of like
Actually,
what
we
people
have in Hammer.
The only but that was a Jin that was just there due to the influx of the portal to the fire plane. The only thing that could work is Archfey, because each of you have been touched by a Fey. Each of you have Fey touched.
Yeah, I already have Fey touched it.
So by story beat, a Fey has been fucking with your stuff.
Oh, that's so funny. It's
I didn't
loose.
even think about that.
It's loose.
No.
If you have 2-Ray in here, she has to be around here somewhere.
But where are you going?
I forget that I can.
I don't
resist
know.
that.
Don't know yet.
That is my favorite thing. And now that I have Vortex Warp, I can teleport myself 90 feet and then another 30 feet with Misty Step. I can literally teleport myself 120 feet now.
You know what's great about that? Is that if I run and then dash, I can catch up to 90 feet in one turn.
And then you have triple dash.
Triple dash?
Because you have your full movement,
Yeah.
bonus action dash, it's a standard action dash.
Oh, shit. So that means in a single turn, I can move, what is that? 135
135 feet in one go.
I would have to upcast Vortex Warp to beat that.
And you do that as free.
Yeah.
As per abilities, you
I
are
can
the
just-
I
best.
have to spend
Boom!
2 spells.
You are the sprinter of the group.
Yeah, Jesus.
I could still beat you in a race, but I'd have to spend spells.
Yeah.
And it would be cheating because I'd just teleport to that.
And,
Yeah.
and he just runs.
And you're just like, I could run.
There's one way he could actually beat you if he takes up the spell Longstrider, and then he just passes you.
Or in fact, doesn't haste do something?
Haste doubles your speed.
Jesus Christ, I could move
For a-
270.
Doubles your speed for a full minute.
Oh my god. That
Ah!
maximum of 270. That is just boom. That is laser beam mode activated.
Do that in mileage, that's as fast as 35 miles an hour.
Just from 0.
From 0, you just
35
sprinter
miles an hour.
You're a dust cloud.
That's some Roadrunner shit.
Me. No. You figure out which way you're going? Or no?
Not quite yet. Because also at next level Warlock we get another invocation as well, too. And that's
reading through them and seeing if there's anything that I need. There's quite a few things that are really good, especially that open up at this level.
I think I'm probably gonna just do.
Like, you can cast invisibility at will without expending a spell slot. Period.
Yep.
It's just it. No endless invisibility. That's it. Done. Fuck. Okay.
And it's upcast because it's a warlock spell.
Sure. Yeah.
Just a heads up on everyone. Jogo pooped on himself, so
Oh.
she's going to go clean him and then go to bed.
Okay.
Just let everyone know.
Yeah.
Oh, but-
I heard he got into bagels, and bagels don't exactly agree with dogs. Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's been coming out of both ends on it.
Yep. That's fine.
Went out to dinner with your friends and then came back.
Comes
to
back and Drogo is just in the shit.
Oh.
My worst thing is I woke up to open one morning, and Eleanor, I don't know what happened to her, but she just had diarrhea, and like, this was when I lived before with Vanessa.
I might just
so I
end
had
up
my
doing
lunch.
Do you not
source
live
work
with
because
No.
going
Oh,
further
I
bar
didn't know.
just doesn't work out for
Things
me,
are
I
not
guess.
going well with us. Just to let you know.
But I'm
we
still
no
gonna think
longer
about
live
it
together,
because
and
the
we had a
higher
talk today
bardic
of, like,
die
deciding
inspiration die does
Huh.
would
So she
benefit.
can no longer have kids.
That's a lot.
Should
have two really
and
good
you know,
directions to
having a
go.
14 and 11-year-old, she's kind of done with it.
Yeah.
And
Arcane
being
eye.
30, she's 37.
I already have it.
Why not?
We're
Would
deciding
you allow
if
if I did do bard? Would you allow
to
me
be
to
honest,
swap
I
out
have
some
to
spell?
decide if it's
Swap out
worth
a
giving
spell.
it.
Arcane Eye is different than
Right.
clairvoyance.
It's a big call to make.
Lasts
It's been very
concentration
rough
up to an hour.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And
I
the
can
one
send
thing
it
that
away
I
from
say
me in
is
30
people
feet in
can
any
do
direction.
neither one of
And
us
just
are at fault.
sees
Right,
for
that's-
Neither one of us are in
and
the back.
is in
No.
addition to my
And,
sight,
like,
and I don't have to like
we
connect
want
to it. It
continue,
just
like, going to work.
I can
Continue,
see.
like,
It's a
have
third
time
eye.
to go
Okay,
to good rest.
Since we're
It's a
going to
dark
be
night.
resting,
We didn't bring up today. but
I get
Yeah.
everything back.
You do. Everyone comes back to full. You have plenty of time to
So, we're at
recuperate.
that motion, and it's just tough.
You have 2.5 weeks if you guys have any plans
so
you wish
what-
to
what was
do.
it that happened with Eleanor?
Which
Sorry,
side?
she just.
You can see the true form of any shape changer
I've never
or
seen
creature
diarrhea
concealed
like
by
get
illusion
on
or
like the
transmutation
side of
method.
things. It was
Oh,
on the
because within 30
side,
feet of you
like it was on the
and
wall.
within
It was on the
that
couch. It was like
Ooh.
sprayed off the couch on the other things. It
That
was
is neat.
Niche.
it was everywhere, and I didn't like.
I mean, with
I didn't
everyone,
realize it
with
waking
at a
up,
certain
so,
level,
like,
there are
I
people that are
stepped in
hiding
it and I put
amongst,
my hand
you
in
know,
it 'cause I went to go
humanoids.
grab it.
Well,
I'm
nice
so
job.
sorry. Wow.
My secrets!
Right?
My secrets!
No, well,
I went
during
to go
this
grab,
2-week
like,
period, I
something
am
on the
going
couch,
to
and just
unload
over it, and I'm like,
all
that's
of the
weird.
weapons that Dracaria has carried with her to the Forge Masters. So
I don't know.
that
what I would do.
is, let's see here.
Horrible.
I instantly called Raina. I was like,
Where
"Raina,
am I?
yeah,
3
Raina,
plus 1
I'm going
rapiers.
to be late."
That's so unfortunate.
Oh
Oh, and armor, by the way, because she
Yeah,
she
we'll,
can't deal
we'll,
with that.
we'll take that into account.
The 2 plus 1 leathers.
Eleanor, like it's not her fault.
No,
Let's
no,
see
of course not.
here.
And so I was just like,
But, folks,
Pissed at the situation.
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. This was nice. A little bit of an exposition dump, but
it was good.
things are coming around. Everyone's realizing
my
just
gosh.
how serious this whole situation is.
I don't think we realize how
There's
serious
a lot of
this is.
RP.
It's really good RP.
Yeah.
You guys talked for a legit full 10 minutes. I didn't have to say a word.
I need to get drunk a little bit more. I feel like I get more into Nux when I get drunk.
You were
You were lax.
channeling Nux.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna start drinking a little bit more.
But I hope you guys had fun. I know this was a little bit more. This definitely was an exposition dump, and I apologize for all the information.
We needed it after last battle because I think all of us were feeling it.
No, you guys fought for like what 5 weeks straight. Just combat
Now we're
after
about to
combat
go
after
on the
combat.
Cathedral, that's gonna be a shit
Yo,
show.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna
What
be
you
cool.
guys have now
I'm
to
ready
the
for
point where
Cathedral,
I'm.
man.
It's
Like,
gonna be rough.
it's gonna be a bloody bloodbath.
Like, it's
I
like,
remember you telling me about that with like the first day that I came here, and you were like, "Yeah, so this is where like all of it's located, and one of the seals is there, so you're gonna have to go there at
eventually,
some point."
yeah.
Here we are.
You
You
know,
guys are.
this is like a terrible thing to say, but like, have you guys all seen Saving Private Ryan?
Yep.
And you know that moment where it's like, it's kind of like the ringing noise, and he's like looking around
Yeah.
all the
All the
like,
bodies.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like is going to happen. Like we're gonna be in Cathedral, and we're gonna be in this war zone, and all of us are just gonna be like,
Oh no, yeah. You guys are
okay,
gathering
let's
an
keep
army.
going.
You guys
You
are
know?
literally gathering a siege army, and it's already started to be built.
Yes.
You have the war golems on recall. You have the automatons from the tower ready to
Nexus
go.
army,
You have
yeah.
the entirety of the coalition behind you. You have a dreadnought of a galleon that is ready to go with a vengeful captain.
We
We
have
have
sea
an
people.
aboleth.
Yeah, it's like we have sea people.
That's a whole other thing.
With an
you guys
aboleth.
Yeah, we need to investigate that.
An aboleth that
You
can
need to
turn
investigate
anybody
that.
into its bitch. Like seriously.
I'm still connected to it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I cut off all
You
the
chopped
ones.
it off, yeah.
Yeah. That's also probably why I have the realest connection with it, because I still accept it, even though it doesn't control.
The only thing that kind of sits off right now is
What else do we have?
you still haven't gotten any contact from Holgoth.
That's true. But what's in another realm? We have the whole vampire fucking.
That's right. You have you have everything that went down in the Shadowfell.
Yep, we have all of that. We have the hamlet that grown a little bit larger with freehold. We have what else?
There's just certain things that you guys have
Do you have
found
any
out
connections
recently.
in the Feywild?
No,
necessarily,
not yet.
no. But
Aside
some,
from-
some
we are
things
You guys,
fucking
you
touch
guys,
us.
you guys are all fate touched.
All of
so
us have been touched by fate.
if you guys want to
Probably
investigate,
something.
you can try and jump into the Feywild.
Dude, let's try and jump into
All
the Feywild.
avenues we should investigate, I'd say.
If we're coming up this high level, now things need to close. You need to close some chapters.
Hey, the one thing that I am going to ask Josh, and I know this seems a little ridiculous, we need to control a skywhale.
You can certainly try.
Exactly.
I'm reaching high level. We're our level 17s. All bets are on the top.
That is the one
It's the
thing that
highest
I
level
could
I've
like
ever
bring
made.
down. I'm like, ooh, cathedral.
I mean, you took down the sky swimmer.
No,
Technically.
Holgoth took down the sky swimmer.
No, we didn't. He
What
did.
happened to him?
Hogarth?
Yeah.
Hogarth was
Selene.
Slain.
Right.
Slain
So
turned into
he
Hogarth.
Yeah,
got
no,
all
I
of his
remember
memories
this.
back, and he dipped out because
He's
he has
like,
some
I
things
need
to do. Apparently,
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember him dipping out. I knew that he was. The other guy, can't remember. You just said his name.
Slain.
Slain.
Yeah, I knew he was
Nihilus is the
Slain.
reincarnation of basically
Yeah.
Hogarth.
Yeah.
So
I'm still.
Okay.
So my Patriot is still like the vague embodiment of nothing. I'm liking that.
yeah,
Like, I thought
Hogarth
it-
is the.
I thought it was Selene. No, I thought it was Holgoth. No, it's still just like this nothing beyond everything else.
Yeah. When
It's
Bannon
the
created nothing,
it's
what
the
is
embodiment
nothing?
of the end. Is what
Yeah.
Holgoth is.
Yeah,
What is the true ending and meaning and nothingness?
Yeah, there's that lead, and then as Dracaria found out, there's some demons popping up, and you guys have met a few already.
I'm excited to see what
You've
this,
you've had interactions with succubi and incubi, which are devils. But you've met the Destroyer.
Yeah, that's
You-
the Eos thing.
You had an interaction with a warlock that was connected to Demogorgon.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do you remember when you went through the goblin tunnels?
Yes, I remember that. I don't want to bring it up because I should have technically died at that point.
and then I guess technically our business with the Knolls was technically demonic as well
Yeah.
too.
You cut off the ties with Yenigo. You killed a mummy.
like let's be
Right
honest,
right
Ava
outside
was
Oasis.
connected
The mummy
to
killed us.
what's her name, Lilith.
Yep.
Ava's connection with Lilith out in Cathedral. You guys have some
We have different
big
plane
games
connections.
coming up.
Yeah. We're not reaching back out to Lilith.
No.
Dude,
I have a plan.
Dracaria would
I
rather
have a
reach
plan
out
for
to
that, and you're not gonna
her
like it.
devil side of the family than reach out to demons.
I am reaching out to Mechanus.
Mechanus.
You
Yeah,
can
Mechanus.
you can certainly try.
I'm gonna
You
cast
say that,
Divination this
I'm
one.
excited to see how
But
this
guess
goes.
what?
It's gonna be
Mechanus
fun.
is all logical. And what am I really good at, Josh?
Well,
Forget
let's put
nothing.
Hey, so babe,
Exactly.
we have gone on a tangent. Let's close up the.
yeah.
Oh, we're still on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted us to level up, but three of you don't know where you're going yet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. I just wanted to get your reactions as to how the session went, and
Oh
all
my
the
gosh.
information that's come up. Now your characters are legit invested into what's going on. I was afraid of how Albie was gonna take it. but you've done exactly what I expected. It's like your entire race of people has been taken as slaves by a system that you were not a part of. Now you have a stake in this fight.
Fucking him up, that's for sure.
Everyone has a stake in this, and I am so
We'll
proud.
Bring the bird people back. Yeah.
So everyone,
The stupidest of the bird people. We'll
Fa-
bring them back.
thank you guys for
Roll the
joining.
skies.
Thank you guys for playing. This is getting into some big shit.
Future.
We will be back next week. We're gonna have some serious story for everyone. So stay safe, stay healthy, keep those 20s warm. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah.